Hey, folks, Quill18 here, and boy, oh boy, I haven't seen you since last year. Good morning, everyone, or afternoon, or whatever, wherever you are. It is 10 to 11 in the morning over here. Not our usual stream time, but I missed everyone. It's been something like 9 days since our last live stream, and that felt wrong. Officially, I'd said I was going to return on the 4th. You know, it's the 1st today. Plenty of people have plans. Heck, even I have plans for later in the day, so I don't even know when we're going to stream until. Maybe it'll be a super long stream. Maybe it'll be surprisingly short. Really, it's going to depend on what the family decides. But currently, everyone's still in bed right now after New Year's Eve. I got myself a pot of coffee. And I just wanted to hang out. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone had a lovely set of holidays. And I hope everyone's got high hopes for 2025. Because I'm sure everything's going to be fine. Nothing is going to get worse. That's how the future goes, right? Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Do we have a hype train going on Twitch? One of the things, so with this whole dual stream setup with YouTube and Twitch, is that I've got my two windows sort of side by side over here, which means the chat gets kind of scrooched and a little hard to see, which I think I could probably improve a little. I am thinking what I should maybe do is get my old laptop set up on the other side and have like YouTube on one side and Twitch on the other, and they could see sort of both stream conditions in full screen. So we'll see about that. Or I'll get a third screen. Maybe it's time for me to finally get a third screen, and I'll sort of mount it above or something. We will see. Hendrix over on YouTube says, took a week off before Christmas, got COVID for the first time, and only just got better. Happy 2025, everyone. Man, well, that certainly puts a damper on the holidays. Jeez. Man, oh man. Hey, Neomaniac says, Warframe. Wow, I haven't revisited this game in years. So what's interesting is I first played Warframe last year in February. So let's say about a year ago. I first decided to play it. And it's because I kept seeing posts about it come up on Reddit from time to time. And more. There was like becoming a lot of hype about Warframe, which is a game that is like 11 years old. They just had their 11-year anniversary or something like that, which I was like, that's kind of crazy. And I know it had a bit of a rough launch, but I was like, I gotta try this thing. Oh, it's free to play. Oh, it probably has horribly toxic microtransaction kind of vibes. Now, this is like the healthiest free to play game I've ever seen. Well, Path of Exile, I guess, has a similar thing in that they're pretty solidly no power for money. There's some convenience for money in Path of Exile. You can get stash slots, for example. Right? Convenience for money. And in Warframe, you can use real world currency to accelerate crafting, for example. But you can't buy anything that you can't get in game. Some people said, oh, Warframe's quite grindy. Except the thing is, it's the sort of kind of grind I like. Like when I think about playing, you know, certain types of competitive first person shooters or something like that, right? It's like people will put, you know, thousands of hours into it, because presumably they're ensuring the shooting and stuff like that. And while you can sort of, you know, rank up some cosmetics and different, you know, titles and various things like that, you're not really progressing a character the same way, right? One of the reasons I like action RPGs, for example, whether talking about Path of Exile, Last Epoch, Grim Dawn, Diablo games or anything, is because you feel the grind you feel is going to be accomplishing something. And that's what I feel happens in Warframe. I'm always looking for stuff, whether it's just some components or whether I'm leveling up a new gun or something. It's turned into be very satisfying. Now, I played it. So in February, I did a short little video about it. And then I played it for a few weeks and had a lot of fun, and then didn't play it for a long time. 2 weeks or so ago, I decided to reinstall it because I was really in the mood for a looter shooter. I didn't want to play Borderlands, which I have played and beaten Borderlands 1 and 2, and got through most of Borderlands 3 with friends. But I'm like, I don't know. I even loaded up some Andromeda, sort of kind of filling the looter shooter gap. Mass Effect Andromeda. Turns out, when you put enough distance between the original Mass Effect trilogy, Mass Effect Andromeda, pretty fine. Especially with a couple of mods to tweak some of the usability. Pretty good. And I do want to go and actually finish it. But then I started playing Warframe, and it's been like all I've been doing basically for the last 2 weeks, and I've been having a hoot with it. And yes, the developer is based in London, Ontario, which I didn't know. There's a fantastic documentary on Warframe, 2-part documentary on NoClip. And the NoClip is the YouTube channel. They do gaming documentaries that are like Patreon funded. And it's so good. Everyone keeps talking about it all the time. It's even linked on the About page over on the Warframe site or the Digital Extreme site. Either way, they have on their About page, they have an embedded version of this documentary about their history, because Digital Extremes, I think is the name, DE, thanks Digital Extremes. A lot of people, and certainly I know as like people who put together, say, Unreal Tournament, I mean, in conjunction with Epic, and did a few other things. And then they had this dream game they always wanted to do, and the studio was kind of on the verge of going bankrupt, and they sort of went do or die on Warframe. And now here we are 11 years later with this. And it's funny watching the old footage from the original game, the original release, and then over the years, it's amazing how much like the user interface and all kinds of gaming experiences changed. And it continues to deliver solid stuff. There was just a big expansion that dropped. I think that was it. I was aware of the news about it again because they just dropped this new big patch called Warframe 1999, which I still haven't gotten to the content because there's too much stuff to unlock before I can actually get to this stuff. Although I'd have to play the little built-in demo that they've got for it. And it's cool and everyone's hype. And anyway, the concurrent players are huge. Anyway, it's fantastic. So I've been having a hoot. This is my Volt frame, which I've been playing since the beginning of the game. I love my Volt so much. I got a few other Warframes. I just got my first Prime Warframe. I have wanted to for a very long time to get the Wisp, and specifically the Wisp Prime, because I like the idea of sort of wispy fairy powers. I've also got a Titania that is really fun. But I've been farming this Wisp Prime basically since I knew about it.
Happy New Year.
And it's finally there.
Surprise stream for the win smiley face.
Hey, Ian in Canada.
Essentia gets some chocolate when she's up.
Well, thank you very much. You know what we have? Essentia made for last night, for New Year's Eve. She made a salted chocolate ice cream. She's going to be having, I'm sure, some more of that. She made it herself, so it's lactose free and all these things. She's having some stomach issues and stuff like that. But it's so good. It's so good. She also made an amazing vanilla ice cream, and as a combination of the two, you get this sort of salty bite, the sweet bite. Just really, really, really good. So thank you very much, Ian. That is much appreciated. What else? I feel like there was something else. Surprise stream for the win. Yeah. So again, I wasn't necessarily scheduled to stream today. It's that Saturday was going to be our first, and it's certainly we're starting early, so it's surprising in a few ways. But yeah, we'll move around fairly soon. It is the Ninja ice cream mixer. So you guys aren't here to watch video games, right? You're here to talk about food. So yes, the Ninja, I think it's called the iCreamy or something like that. I got it for Essentia's birthday this past year. And because I wanted to get her an ice cream maker, and there was traditional sort of things, and I had a KitchenAid, a stand mixer by KitchenAid, but it's like Escalator or Aspirin, it's KitchenAid is one of these things that's like almost genericized, but yeah, I had a stand mixer that I use mostly for making bread, but I did have an ice cream sort of attachment, but the stand mixer crapped out about a year and a half ago. It's 20 years old. I got a lot of use out of it. Don't get me wrong. But so we didn't have a way to make our own ice cream at home. And the Ninja iCreamy, this is not sponsored, by the way, is sort of works backwards in terms of like how you make the ice cream from traditional things. But it turns out to be really convenient and really great. So anyway, yeah, I should have like an Amazon affiliate link or something like that when I talk about these things. But Quilly does endorse the Ninja iCreamy. Again, not sponsored. Food grade to games. Yeah. Hey, Bjorn. I've watched almost all your YouTube content for the last 8 years or so, but this might be the first time ever I do it live. Somewhat Disney, actually. Also, I think this stream is not in... Yeah, it's not in 1080p. I have for this stream today, I have downscaled it slightly to 864p. Still at the same bit rate. The idea is this, as a first-person shooter, it's going to be much faster movement. I'm just hoping it doesn't become too blurry. My OBS settings are optimized for much more static games. So anyway, if you're wondering why it's not in 1080p, that's why. I brought down the resolution a scooch so that hopefully there's a little bit more fidelity for fast movement over here. I might turn down the mouse sensitivity today just so that I don't pan quite as quickly, because I'm actually used to making these sort of sharp movements. Works out better for me in my things. Problem with 864 is the downscales to 720p in YouTube. Oh, maybe I should have just downscaled it completely to 720 with that in mind. Oh well. Quilly hot tub stream win. Whenever I get a hot tub, I guess. 2025 Quill is not an FPS streamer. Didn't see that coming. The thing is, I love FPSs. Despite my like super shaky hands. So annoying, it means I can't snipe. I love FPSs, and honestly, I'm not too shabby. I don't do competitive FPSs really, but single player FPSs I'm fine at. You know, I just make sure that I don't use snipers. Use a lot of assault rifles, SMGs, shotguns. That works out pretty fine. And, you know, of course, a lot of times in Warframe, you're going to be doing slashy stuff. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to switch over. It's not muted, right? No, it's just low volume. I think I have to bring the game volume up a bit because I think it's very quiet. Let me switch to my so-called leveling loadout over here and swap in my Wisp Prime. I just picked it up in the foundry. I haven't even clicked to take a look. There we go. I gotta say, why are we getting zoom in? Oh, because I was looking at the Parazon. Cool. The base Wisp is pretty cool looking, but the Wisp Prime with all the like little bits and stuff, really neat Warframe. Really neat. Let me bring up the game volumes a bit because there's some background sounds and things that we're not hearing. There we go. There. Still fairly quiet. But there we go. Okay, we can hear some UI sounds and things like that. And then use some music in game. Could randomize some colors. Ooh, sort of autumnal. I like that. I can't save a particular color, can I? That's a shame. And I gotta say, the nuker with the bright pink, I think we gotta change the default nuker color to match here. I actually really like this random. I have not unlocked any cosmetics. I don't think I've spent a single dollar on this game. By the way, if you do want to play Warframe, there's a referral link in the What game. If you do that, you get a 7-day affinity booster, which is like an XP booster. And then if you do end up purchasing some platinum, I get like 10%, which is why I have some platinum over here, because other people have purchased some things. So I've got a little bit to spend, which I could use to unlock some color sets. So you can get these like different palettes over here. And some of them might make like a lot of sense for the design. I don't know.
Did not think the
But I
operator
kind of like
could
that.
be more attractive.
Well, thank you, Ordis.
Ordis.
Oh, thanks, Ordis. I like it. Some people don't like Ordis, and admittedly, he's a little bit Microsoft clippy, but I kind of like him. Once we do that, I think if I go to something like the nuker, I think I can copy Warframe colors. There we go. Get rid of that freaking hot pink nuker, and that's going to be good. I might want it to be a little different. Like, the default is sickening. You know, I don't kind of hate this. Or what I could do is I could copy the Warframe color, but then give it a little bit of a highlight. Because I thought this was a little too blendy. Like, maybe the primary color, we switch it just a little. You know, let's give it this green. There, so it stands out a little bit. How do we feel about the... the Wealth isn't what I'm using. I think I just collected... There you go. I just built the Paris Prime as well. So, hey, look at this. I'm going to have a Prime frame and a Prime gun. So there's a base version of these. So there's a base Wisp and there's a base Prime, which is a bow. Base Paris, which is a bow. Prime versions have much more involved cosmetics and might have like microscopically better stats. It's not significantly so. Yeah, we do want to change this because the white doesn't. The white looks great. There we go.
Hey, Quill, pay attention.
There we go. I don't hate that. And there's lots of other cosmetics and stuff that we can be doing over here in the appearances. Oh, that's interesting. I could go and swap. Apparently, I could swap to the base model of it. The base model of the skin. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, this is the base Wisp skin. And then if we put the base helmet on as well. Not in these colors, but it's quite cool. It's very sleek. Honestly, I gotta admit, the base skin with the helmet looks pretty cool. But we'll do that. Yeah, there's animation sets. So each frame has got 2 animation sets. And I guess you can even use animation sets from other frames that you own as well. But we'll leave it on the default for now, so I can get used to it. I haven't played with this Wisp frame at all. I'm very excited. Oh, that said Goth. I thought it said Wisp Goth helmet. I got excited. I do have a bit of a goth look for my operator. Part of me is like, oh, how concerned about spoilers and things like that should I be? I don't know. But if we take a quick look, let's not talk about who this person is. But check out this look. Eh? Now that's a look. Properly gothed up. Anyway, let's not talk about things that might be spoilers for people. Spoilers are crazy in this game. Strongly disagree. The Warframe community is actually really interesting about being very anti-spoiler for things. Yeah, just ignore whatever's going on over there. We're not going to talk about that. There are some pretty cool story quests that I would hate to ruin. I don't think I've got a unleveled secondary weapon kicking around, so we'll just ignore that. Although maybe I could go and pick one up. I might have one I can pick up for my clan. I think I do have an unleveled weapon, so we're going to do some frame and weapon leveling. Oh, this Mire is a melee weapon. Okay. Deals toxin damage with ground slam attacks. We could Wolverine it up. I gotta admit, the Mire's not a terrible combo visually for what's going on over here. So we have some sort of toxic blade. Yeah, with built-in toxin damage. Wow. That's interesting. I don't know what frame people like more. I guess this matches the polarity, so we'll throw that in. So modding, every one of your weapons and your warframes and things like that have, you can throw in all these mods and stuff, which is quite cool. What's your, okay, you have shit for critical chance. You have good status chance. So we're not going to build this with a crit build. We're going to go with a status kind of vibe. You've already got toxins. So if I throw in, say, shocking touch, you'll do corrosive damage. I don't know what, like, the meta for this, like, the corrosive is quite good because it strips armor, which I don't know how important it is on melee attacks. But let's throw that in. We'll throw in, I haven't leveled up. I just got my Umbral Excalibur frame. Zalier, thanks for the gift subs. 50 gift subs? Holy cow, thank you very much. Happy New Year. There are melees with innate corrosive or vile status. That is cool. So in Warframe, there's different elements to the attacks, including like the physical damage is split into slash, impact, and puncture. And each type of damage, whenever you attack, I think each damage has a random chance to be applied, weighted by how much of it. So theoretically, the majority of my attacks here, for example, would be corrosive in this case. And then whatever it is, though, also has a status effect linked to it, which has a percentage chance. So if I happen to roll slash, then and then there's a 31% chance that it applies the slash status, which ignores armor and causes bleed. With corrosive, if it applies the status, then it removes a bunch of the armor and it can stack multiple times. So they all have stuff like that. So corrosive, I think, is quite nice for the armor stripping. I guess we'll throw in probably pressure point. Because I've got sacrificial pressure, but it's only plus 60 melee damage here right now. So we'll throw that in, and then I'm out of capacity. Each one of these mods has a capacity that they consume from your list. This goes up as you rank up your weapons. You're constantly re-leveling things. Your base account has a level called your mastery rank, and your mastery rank influences the starting capacity of a weapon, but the capacity of a weapon or warframe or whatever is based on its rank. Having a high mastery rank on your account just starts you off with a higher minimum, but it doesn't increase the maximum. You can get more out of it through a couple of different things, like, for example, matching polarities uses less, matching polarity in the stance or aura slots gives you more, and then you can throw in things like an Orkan reactor or the other one that will double the capacity and stuff. And anyway, there's all kinds of shenanigans you can do to fill in this mod list. But we're going to just start with this, I think, and we're going to level up this Mire, and then the Paris, we should go and give it some mods as well. Wow, you have an insanely high crit chance. I mean, the fire rate's going to be low because it's a bow. But I can probably go and decide. I mean, I should probably do the basics of just getting Insuration, for example, if nothing else. I mean, that kind of makes sense. I guess I can put in Vigilant Armaments for a multi-shot in this slot. And then that uses my capacity exactly, but we'll have to level this bad boy up. Okay. And then the Wisp, we'll throw in a few upgrades to get started as well. Aura slot, it's kind of hard to argue with Energy Siphon. Oh, and it matches polarity, which is great. We'll put that in for our entire squad getting some extra energy. And then after that, like, I don't know what build we'll go for. Actually, I don't even know what our powers are. Wisp becomes invisible to enemies while in the air. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, we got some abilities, reservoirs. I don't know what we'll unlock. Yeah, okay, so we're going to start at rank 0, so we only have reservoirs. At rank 3, which will happen instantly, basically, we'll get Will-O-Wisp. Reservoir. Choose and summon a reservoir filled with motes that attach to and aid Wisp and her allies. Haste mote grants increased movement and attack speed. Vitality mote increases maximum health and heals over time. Shock mote stuns nearby enemies. Okay. It's got a radius, it's got a duration. The motes themselves have health. Okay. At rank 3, which we'll get almost instantly, we get Will-O-Wisp. Cast forward a spectral image of Wisp to confuse and distract enemies. Reactivate to travel to its position. Hold to have the image travel faster and teleport to its position on release. It does have a duration. It's pretty short. I don't know. It'll probably just default to scaling for like efficiency and some mana, because it's hard to argue. Or I can just default to some basic survival, although I don't actually expect, we're probably going to do our first leveling in a pretty low area. Like, we'll probably want intensity and duration maybe at some point. I guess that's all I have for Madura. All right, tell you what, we'll throw some intensity in there. And then our Naramon efficiency, like, I'm just thinking we might throw in some, like, streamline or flow, just to start with. And then I do have a Vazarin over here, which could just be, like, we might just throw in some health in here to make sure we don't die too quickly. And then I have 9 points left. Let's throw in a flow for some energy, just so that we can play with our abilities a little bit more. All right, cool. Groovy. What's your favorite fame? She's invincible. Really? Why is she so tanky? Is it because of her abilities? Is it because she goes invisible when she's in the air? I wonder, can I get a secondary weapon? Well, I'd have to craft it, and it would be too long. Well, there could be, like, we might actually have, like, a Mark 1 secondary weapon we can grab just to level up. This... I wonder if I ever leveled the Furus, because I think this is a secondary weapon. So is the Kunai. So, by the way, the way it works, your account has a mastery level, which is your sort of overall character level. You earn mastery rank by maxing out the level of Warframes and weapons, as well as clearing the map. So even if a weapon is kind of garbage or whatever, sometimes you still want to level it up to max and then toss it away just to get some mastery rank. I think I'll do that. I think it would tell me here if I've already... Oh, no, I've already mastered the Furus. What about the Mark 1 Kunai? No, I've mastered that as well. Okay. The Mark 1s over here are garbage weapons, but the advantage is you can just buy them outright with in-game credits, which is, like, basically nothing. If you do look at, like, say, weapons over here, so if you look at secondary weapons, this is the platinum thing. Platinum is the in-game currency, and you'd think, oh, all these have to be bought with in-game currency. Oh, I see what they're doing. No, it's not really like that, because if you click on one of these, let's say the regular Furus over here, you can purchase the blueprint for the in-game money, and then just craft it. So 15,000 bucks gets me the blueprint for the Furus, and then you just craft it with some material, which you can see, like, I have tons of material, but I've already mastered this one as well. So we can set a filter, hide things that have been already mastered, hide things I already own, hide things without a blueprint, and then, yeah, I could just grab something here. So this is something I haven't done before. I can click here, 50 grand for this blueprint. Oh, I need to build a couple of Vastos. Oh, yeah, all the axe are, like, akimbo, so you have two. Have I done the Vastos? These pistols? No. Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to buy, I guess, 2 blueprints, because I've got to build 2 Vastos. Let's get them crafting. Oh, I love how I float. Build one. Oh, I don't think... You can build multiple things at a time, but you can't build multiple copies of the same thing at a time. But yeah, so I'll build this Vasto. At some point, I'll level this up. I'll build the second Vasto, and then I'll combine them to an Act Vasto at some point. All right, good enough. Warframe is the best truly free-to-play game. Yeah, I think so. Like, the visual quality is great. Anyway, so we are not exactly the same as a brand new level 0 character, because we do have some mods, and we do have some mastery rank, which means we were able to fit some of these mods. But, you know, we're basically a low-level thing, so we're going to go ahead and... one of my favorite places to level something new. Oh, achievement. There you go. Obtain 10 Warframes. Cool. We're just going to go over here and do the defense mission over on Earth. So here's the map. I still haven't finished the main, what do you call this? The star chart? There's a word for it, but there's a few of these planets. All the ones with the little laurel wreaths here, these are the ones where I've cleared every mission on there. There's still a few that I haven't quite finished. I've been making a push more recently, but I was doing a lot of crafting and farming and like just focus on questing for a while. But I want to make the push because once you clear everything, then you enter a new game plus. Star chart. Yeah, is right. Okay, cool. So we're just going to go here. We're going to goof around. This is a lobby mission. Easy peasy. We're going to have some friends in here. Cool. Whee! Master rank is 11. Although we actually could probably reach mastery rank 12 today. I don't know. Oh my god, the swooshy movement of this Wisp is great. Wow. So, Warframe is a really high mobility game. Again, ignore that lady. I don't know who that lady is. Okay, well, I can't climb that because it's not a perfectly vertical wall. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can, like, stick to a wall. There we go. Eat bows. Cool. Excellent. All right. So, normally the enemies don't glow red like this. What's the volume looking like when I do this? This might be too loud now. Maybe it's okay. I'm not seeing anything peek out. Let me know if the game music or the game sounds are too loud. There's, I think, maybe relatively recently added accessibility settings. Options, accessibility. There's, right here. Enemy highlights, which I've turned on, so enemies glow red. Oh my god, is it so helpful. This is a game with a lot of visual noise. And I was debating, like, oh, I could turn down, the effects, for example, just to lower some of the visual noise and things like that, because sometimes it gets really crazy, especially in the higher difficulty missions with lots of people with crazy warframes, lots of abilities. I guess this bow can pierce because it shot through the first guy and killed the second one, so that's nice. That's really good. Excellent. Okay, so we haven't actually used any of our abilities, so I'm going to hit 1 for my wisps. Okay. Moat locked? Can I? Oh, okay. I see what's going on. So normally, this is a frame where tapping the 1 key would probably cycle between the different options I have for my 1 ability, right? Because it said there were these 3 different versions, right? Yeah, haste, vitality, and shock. And then it's a hold, I guess, to deploy it. Now, I don't know which one this is. Because normally when you tap the 1, it'll cycle. This might be slightly hidden behind my head, I just realized. Let me move my face. There we go, right over there. Normally it would say the name. I've got another frame that does something similar. So I don't know which one this is. Wherever that is. Just says moat lock, but... Okay, so I can play these. I wonder how many of these I can have down at once. I have 2. I have a 3rd. I have a 4th. A 5th. Maybe there's no limit. There's just a duration. It does have it's a buff duration of 19 seconds. Oh, they just have a hit point. Right. Okay. 6 max, no duration. Oh. So there's 6, and if I try again, still at 6. Hey, there we go. Did it say it on that info card? I don't know. Anyway, so the glow around enemies might be, like, somewhat, you know, artificial looking, but man, oh man. Did it ever increase the quality. The bows in this game are pretty powerful. I don't know how common it is for people to use bows as their actual, like, for realsies weapon. Here, I can switch to the nuker and show it off. Again, I'm not going to use it right now because I'm not looking to level it up. But it just, like, spews out radiation. Oh, it's a different color, the spray, because you can customize the effect of your weapons. Actually, I don't mind that it's blue. It looks like water, and we've got this whole... Not exactly plant-based thing, but sort of, kind of, right? These look like plants, even though they're called wisps. But yeah, you can change the color of things. Oh, normally when I'm doing the leveling, I'm running Thieves' Wit for loot. Highlighting, and it's kind of a little weird to not have that. You know, despite my super shaky hands, apparently my accuracy with the bow is not terrible. Although I haven't finished my coffee yet, so that's partially going to be it. Anyway, I'm really not trying very hard at anything over here, because this is such a low-level thing. Like, the difficulty of these missions scales up with the number of people. But honestly, even someone who's got, like, a level 0, like, noob frame coming in here, and if it was the difficulty of 4 people, but everyone else was AFK, they'd probably still be able to do this mission easily. And it can be deceptive when people start off Warframe. First of all, right away, they're like, oh, it's really cool, I feel super powerful. And then there's this period where they're like, okay, I feel too powerful, everything's too easy, everything dies to 1 shot. What's the difficulty? And then it does ramp up. But there can be this weird in-between period where it feels like... And we might need some projectile speed if we're going to keep doing both things. Oh, I missed that. Oh, I thought that was going to be a double kill. Yeah. The people who are moving sideways, I got to lead a little bit, which is tricky. Okay, so I don't have my 2 yet, right? No, because we haven't ranked up our frame. And really, what I could do, I could go to a much higher zone and probably be level 10 already on my suit. Oh, okay, my Will-O-Wisp ability is unlocked. Does anyone remember what it does? I have already forgotten. And I've only looked at the first two. Oh yes, this sends me forward. Confuse and distract enemies, reactivate to travel there. Okay. So, let's get a straight line area. Right over here. If I hit 2, there's my Will-O-Wisp. And if I hit 2 again, travel to it.
Available.
Yeah, let's keep going to the next wave.
To leave now or continue fighting.
Yeah, Warframe isn't considered super difficult. Although later on, like, you do get some challenges, right? Some of the very first big boss that you hit, is it at Venus, right? You fight the robot boss. That can be surprisingly difficult, especially the first time you run into it, especially if you're playing solo, because there's mechanics and things involved, which is, always funsies. And then when you get to the sort of new game plus, which is the Steel Path stuff, the difficulty definitely does ramp up. And then it's less about the pure gameplay mechanics. It's more about can you build things with your mods, figure out like ways to maximize the damage, which is great. Actually, the hardest thing in the game is the freaking spy missions. Oh, while you people are around, maybe I can get your help and we can try to do the Luna, or Lua spy mission, which I've only tried once, and I was thoroughly confused at. Yeah, we could give that one a go. Yeah, there you go. Sajar War Eagle says, "Oh no, not Lua spy." Right? Like, all the spy missions sometimes are a little annoying. The Lua one is special. Ezel says, I have 1,000+ hours and never done the Lua spy. I have no idea how they work. Immune while I do it. So, okay, hold on. Am I immune now? Wait, is it? It's not killing people. It's other people are doing stuff. Oh, how come I... There you go. So why am I having a hard time getting the slam down? I guess I'm immune while I'm flying. Oh, hold on. While I'm flying, I get this blue glow. If I hit 2, I've got this blue glow. It is counting as the invulnerability as if I was flying. That's cool. And one of the things you can do here is if you hold right mouse button to aim while you're in the air, you do a slow flight. So my passive on this frame is immunity while I'm flying. What I kind of want to do is load Titania. Like, my god, that frame is so fun. Because you're actually in flight the entire time. You turn into a tiny little fairy, you basically turn into Tinkerbell, and you can fly all over. It's great. So satisfying. Oh, invisible, not invulnerable. That's right. It does say invisible, which doesn't look particularly invisible-ish. I wonder if I look more invisible to other people when I'm doing this. Turns out you don't need to mail slot people when your bow just does crazy amounts of damage. Anyway, what are we at? See, our frame is at level 4. Level 5 for the weapons. The way XP works, is, if I recall correctly, like if you get a kill with a particular weapon, most of the XP goes to the weapon. Well, it's called Affinity in this game, but whatever. The XP mostly goes to the weapon that you used to do the kill. I think it's split 50-50 between the Warframe itself, which is kind of your suit of armor, and the weapon itself that got the kill. If you get a kill using your Warframe abilities, I don't know if it all goes to the Warframe, or if it's 50% to the Warframe and then 50% of it is then split with your 3 other weapons. But the same thing happens if other people get kills. It just gives you a split of XP across your Warframe and all your weapons. Which is why, like... By the way, do group stuff. I'm super antisocial. Oh, it all goes to your Warframe if you get a kill with your Warframe ability. That's sort of what I thought. Which is why when I'm leveling my weapons, a lot of times I'm like making sure not to use my Warframe abilities. Which is hard when I'm playing someone like Volt, because... I miss you. Because his abilities are cool and kill stuff fast. But... these group missions. So the group size is 4, is the max. You can play all this solo, but even when you're someone super antisocial like me, the group stuff is slightly more interesting, and really good for XP. There's higher enemy density with the groups, which is just really satisfying, especially if you got a frame with really good AoE abilities. A Volt, or I come in here as like Hydroid. The Hydroid is great when I want to level up a secondary. I just sit on top of this, and then whenever I feel like I'm not contributing enough, I just hit my 4 and everything on the map dies. My weapons don't get XP in that case, but at least I feel like I'm being less of a leech. But what's funny is, like, I never get a sense, especially in a mission like this, where I'm acting as a leech, because everyone's just having fun killing stuff. Often it's a race to see who kills stuff first. So people aren't... Like, I've never had anyone upset with someone being like, hey, you're being too kind of, you know, AFK or whatever. People don't care. Like, because this, again, this is a super easy... This is like super early. I let it too much there. He's not moving fast enough. It's a super early map here. One of the first things you do on your character. So... But I always find this is a good way to learn a few basics of my new frame. And get a few, like, basic little levels. I'm never going to shoot this guy. Nope. Although these things are fun. There you go. I think I can see why so many people like Wisp Prime. Or Wisp in general. Alright. Not hating that. Makes me feel good about myself. Been working out. Hey, when you're aimed like this, is there a way to, like, not shoot? Maybe I can tap F to change weapons. I guess there's that. Like, when I've got the arrow primed, I don't know if there's a way to, like, not fire the arrow. Not that ammo management is terribly hard. I'm gonna see what people are doing. If they want to keep going, then I'll do another wave with them. I don't really need these relics, although they're certainly fine. So, most missions in the game are sort of you complete and you're done. Some of the missions, like the defense one... Hey, Dazzle Trick, thank you very much. Some of the missions... Am I still at... I can't tell how many wisps I've got. It doesn't show me the number anymore. Where was I seeing the number of wisps I had? Wasn't it showing me... Hang on, can we see? Wasn't it showing me right there? Wasn't it having a number on this ability right there? Showing me the current number of wisps? Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. I got distracted by bits! Oh, level up messes with the UI stuff. Okay. No, they don't expire. They just have hit points. And I guess this blue ring is probably the radius of them. The nice thing about the spy missions is that the, we really don't care about our weapon abilities and things. And the base weapons and frames don't necessarily get... They get slightly more stats as they level up. The big thing is that they get more mod slots, or mod capacity, I should say. And that's where your real power comes from in this game. Yes, I've been trying to dual stream lately. I do have both chats up, although it's hard to swap back and forth between the two, just visually. I can see them both. I love how this bow just goes right through the that guy's shield. Yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. Something about leveling. Oh, the AFK-ness kind of thing. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, the problem with like trying to level a weapon as Hydroid is every time I just hit the 4 and kill everything on the map, none of the XP goes to my weapon. But it's like I want other people to get the XP, to get the kills so that I get the weapon XP. But then yeah, every now and again I hit it just to make sure we don't lose the objective. And then it also helps them maybe level their off stuff. But yeah, you can do all this alone. But honestly, the multiplayer is fine and painless because it's a game where it's basically impossible to F things up for other people, right? If you're playing Dota or League of Legends or something like that, unfortunately, it's possible through incompetence or trolling or something like that to make a bad experience for other people. That is very much not the case in Warframe. Technically, there's a couple examples, like, for example, if you're super bad at a spy mission, theoretically you could screw things up. There's a couple other little, maybe micro examples, but generally speaking, the Warframe community is so positive. Partially, it helps that it's not a PvP experience. There is a PvP mode, no one plays it. It's called Conclave, nobody plays it. guess I could be doing meleeing because I do want to melee or level up the Mire as well. Is it level 12 already? Nice. I mean, with every wave... Oh, I think talking about endless missions versus one-shots. That's what I was talking about when I got distracted and I forgot about things. Yeah, so yeah, lots of missions are just one and done. There's these endless missions. Technically, you do the defense mission forever. Generally, people will do 4 waves of this, and the reason is that the rewards from completing the waves follow a... There's a loot table, and it goes A, A, B, C. If I recall correctly. I don't know if all the defense missions are the same and the other endless missions are the same, but this sort of 4-cycle rotation is quite common, where the first 2 times you complete it, so in here it's 5 waves per completion, so every time you do 5 waves, you complete it and get a reward. The first 2 times you complete it, the loot comes from the same drop table. I mean, there's different stuff on it, but it's from the same table. And then the 3rd time you complete it comes from the B table, and the 4th time you complete it goes to the C table. So a lot of times people do the 4 waves to get the C table drop, and then it's going to reset and recycle, so a lot of times they restart. Technically, there are, like, increasing buffs you can get from repeating. You can get more, like, just higher drop rates of various things and whatever. And the threats do tend to level up as you keep going, so you can go and, you know, look for more and more challenges, especially if you're looking for more XP. But yeah, a lot of times that's it. So these enemies are level 10 now, I think I'm seeing. Yeah, level 10. Oh, these Eximists are like elites. They have special powers and take more damage, but again, we're still just one-shotting everything. I mean, to be fair, the bow attack will generally one-shot things because it's slow firing, high damage, right? If I was leveling up an assault rifle here, enemies might now be taking multiple bullets to kill, especially the Eximist ones. Where's... Okay, I think the minimap is just glitched here, because I did say we ended the wave. There's a little red arrow. Yeah, now it's disappeared. Someone shot me. That's rude. I probably have my level 3 ability unlocked now. So what does it do? Breach Search. Oh no, it's at rank 16. I don't have it yet. Okay, we're just gonna wait. I gotta apologize to people on YouTube. One of the things I do have to still take care of in the New Year is get alerts properly for events that happen on YouTube, including people who are, I was going to say tipping. Is it called like a super thanks or something on YouTube? I don't know if that's just in comments or if that's also the same thing in Twitch chat, or sorry, in live stream chat. But David, thank you very much for the $5 tipperoonie over on YouTube. That is much appreciated. David said, welcome to the silver ? Anniversary of 2000. Gotta feel, oh yeah, because 25 years ago was 2000. Which obviously is simple math, right? It's 2025. Obviously, 25 years ago with 2000. And yet when you say it that way, a little piece of your heart might die. It's crazy. 25 years ago, it was the year 2000. I remember the year 2000. I remember ringing that in. It's sick. David said, God, I feel old now. People love their cake, so get some and have it too. Mm-hmm. People are mostly bailing, so we'll build too. And then Syed Ali. Sorry, I'm not parsing your name correctly. Thank you very much as well for your $5 tipperoonie. Says, hey Quill, Happy New Year. This will be my 12th year watching you, and I'm stoked. Hope you and your family are doing well. Thank you so much for that. Wait, hold on. Okay, let me scroll back. See, this is why I really need to get these alerts going on. Trying to adult, which was a few minutes ago probably. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you. I just have to be much, much, much better at looking at the YouTube chat, and I have to get the alerts up. Trying to adult sent in, I wonder what the A is. Is that Australian $100? It's $100 buckaroonies. Thank you very much, Trying to Adult. It says, Happy New Year. Shut up and take my money. But if you send me money, you can't spend it on video games. It's okay. You can play Warframe. It's free to play. Thank you very much for that. That is really, really nice. Cheers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not a bad point. Is definitely not retro for FR. First of all, I'm going to drop the volume a tiny scooch. I don't think it's overwhelming, but I'm going to drop it a little bit more. And yeah, visual and effects intensity. I like that you can ramp it up, but we're gonna bring it down to about half. Going to reduce some of the visual noise a little bit. Kind of want it. Now it goes in 5s. It's really annoying me game. There he goes. I want to bring it to like exactly 50. Again, the enemy highlighting. Oh my god! I only found this yesterday. It's changed my life to be able to easily spot this. This is especially annoying. There's there's at least one frame, but I think there's more than one that have various abilities to raise dead enemies, mind control. Nyx can do mind control. There's different things like that.
Hey Quill, have you ever played Outer Wilds? If not, I think it would be a great addition to the list of games to stream this year.
Yes, a little bit, but I didn't finish it, and I think you're 100% right, Fox. I think you're 100% right. We should go and do Outer Wilds for sure. Not to be confused with Outer Worlds, which I have finished, and actually enjoyed it surprisingly. Not as much when I first played it, but when I played it again later, enjoyed it. Completely different games, but yes, we should do that. Anyway, this was great. Constable Nicholas! Thank you very much for the bits! Cheers! Relatively new feature like 6 months ago, maybe. Yeah, I think I heard... I was watching someone else or something else, and someone said something about some sort of change to accessibility features. I don't even know if they were talking about this. I think they're talking about something else. And I feel it was with the 1999 patch that just came out. I think there was something else they were talking about, but it made me look here, and I saw enemy highlighting, and I was like, oh my god. So good. Ooh, I had some Nightwave rewards. Ooh, nice. All the way up to rank 13. That's lovely. So the game has this Nightwave system, which is comparable to like a battle pass in other games. Again, this is totally free, not anything, but there's quests you get, both daily and weekly quests that you do that give you the sort of Nightwave progression, which gives you rewards from reaching certain levels. And some of the levels do reward you with the currency for Nightwave, which has its own special little thing here that you can buy some stuff with, which is great. So again, one thing with this game is there are infinitude things to do. The most basic activity, and I think at release was basically the only thing, is progress through the star chart over here. You know, completing every mission in place. Like if we go to Deimos, for example, why does this not have a little mastery symbol? It looks to me like I've completed everything. Like for comparison, if I go to Sedna, there you go. See, these blue bits, these are places I haven't done yet. And sometimes we'll see things that are locked. I don't know if there's an example. Oh, Kuva Fortress might have. Yeah, so these two places are currently locked. I can't run these missions at all because they're behind here. So I have to do Rotuma, and it's blue because I haven't finished it, and then I'll get to those places over there. Deimos! Is it because I've been to the Cambion Rift? Is it possible that I haven't done maybe this mission and it's not clear? Oh, there are bits you haven't revealed on Deimos. Okay, cool, good. That explains it. So yeah, the most basic thing you can do is go and do all the missions everywhere in the star chart. Every time you complete a full planet, it gives you more mastery points, which levels up your account. Plus, then you can also deploy extractors on these planets to get some extra loot, which is a nice little bonus and that. And then if you clear everything, then yeah, you go into like New Game Plus mode, as I understand it, with the Seal Path, as what I understand is what it is. And then you can clear it again, but it's like super, like all the enemies are like level 100 instead of, you know, I think this maxes out. Well, the standard places, a lot of these sort of max out at 30-ish, and there's a couple of missions here and there, the 50 to 60, and there's at least one or two that are 100 even without the Steel Path thing, but they're pretty uncommon. But yeah, Steel Path is like plus 100 to everything on the base, and at least like crazy stuff. So that's the basic. And then in addition to that, there's a bunch of actual quests that you can do. And there's a bunch of things. You can see I've completed a bunch of these. Some of these have like crazy story. And yeah, the Hex, which is the thing that was just released with the 1999 patch that just came out a couple of weeks ago. I have to, it doesn't list a prerequisite here, but I think the New War is a prerequisite for it. I'm not sure what it is. It's a little weird that it's not listed, or one of these others might be it. But yeah, I can't do the New War because I don't actually have a Necramech, which I hadn't realized that anything was locked behind Necramech, so I've got to farm a little bit of faction stuff that I might do today. I'm very close to unlocking it. I've done the mission where you have a Necramech, but I don't actually own one myself, which is a prereq for doing the New War. Need to do a couple of quests before you do that. And these are the main quests over here. And then there's quests that specifically unlock more Warframes for you. So I've unlocked a few of these. Some of these, they don't give you a Warframe instantly. They give you the blueprint for the Warframe, which might still require some more farming for the sub bits and bobs. But you can do that. So I currently have 3 more to do here, but you can see unlock behind War Within. I can just go and purchase a blueprint from Barokatir, which probably needs some rep in something. I need observer rank with the Quills. There's a faction called the Quills, which makes me think I should probably be super friends with them. But I only recently unlocked them because they're the ones that give you the amp, I think, right? And I not that long ago unlocked that faction, and I just got them up to the first affinity or the first rank of the that faction, so that I could actually build my own amp, which was helpful for one of the missions. Anyway, and then there's side quests as well, which there's not a ton of them listed in here. You can see Veilbreaker, can't do until they need a new war. So there's lots of actual quests. And then there's a bunch of different factions that, well, there's a bunch of open world areas as well, which I think was added to the game something like 5 years ago, something like that. Plains of Eidolon, I think there's 3 different big open world areas. And you can also get quests. So Plains of Eidolon is the open world area on Earth. And in Cetus, which is the town over here, you can get these quests, these bounties, these sort of infinitely repeatable like daily quests with some variety and some variety of rewards that you can do in there, and it's all tied into a rep grind or 2 for some faction that's associated there. Oh yeah, this has got a day-night cycle, which is kind of cool. So then you go there, and then when you're on these open world areas, you can do mining, you can do fishing as a mini game. There's like, it feels like every time I turn the corner in this game, I've unlocked a new mechanic. So some of the missions, you're not on the ground running around. You're in a space suit with like a jetpack flying around in space. And then there's other missions where you're like, I've recently unlocked my Railjack, which is an actual warship that you can like staff with up to 4 players. And people run gun turrets and people run around doing engineering things to patch holes in the hull. And you can also eject yourself from the ship to go into your jetpack suit to fly around and fight enemy fighter ships like hand to hand, and then you can board enemy ships and then take them over. I'm like, my God, there's just so much stuff in here, which I guess happens when you've got an 11-year-old game that constantly gets lots of updates, because as a free-to-play game, it lives or dies based on new content coming in. So yeah. Whee! 4 open worlds. Maybe. There might be, I think there might be one I haven't seen yet. There's fun things with these like these void relics that you can then crack with void fissures. That is how you get some of these blueprints. Oh, I actually really like this part too. When you open this menu, it's like it's a hologram that comes out of your hand. Your character looks at it. Like there's just like little finesse. Anyway, let's go, since I did rank up my weapons a little bit and stuff, let's go and slot in a few more things. We'll worry about sort of a proper build later, especially since one of the things you can do is you can polarize. Once you get to max rank, you can add more polarities to these slots, and what it does is actually resets the rank of the thing back to 0. So you get the cycle where then you really level it up again and repeat and repeat. I only have 6 more space for things, which makes sense because, again, I leveled this up, and every level gives you extra capacity, but your mastery rank starts you with a certain capacity over here, so the first 2 level ups don't actually increase it if you have leveled up. I'm probably going to do the Exodus Warframe adapter because I'm planning on using this frame a whole bunch. But I have room for 6 more bits. Let's just grab something. Honestly, a lower level Thief Wit might just be funsies. You know what? Let's just throw in a little bit of sprint speed to help us roam around here. You've got a little bit more. And again, right, you're high crit. So we could just throw in some more crit stuff. Like, probably... Yeah, let's just put in more crit chance first. There we go. Every single one of my hits is going to be at least a normal crit, which is yellow. And then I have a 12.5% chance to get a big crit, which is going to be orange. Then what we'll do is we'll add more crit damage and do something like that. And then with the mire over here, we just throw in some attack speed, which wouldn't be bad. Right, you're low crit, high status. You've already got the corrosive damage, which seems fine. Oh, reach is quite nice. Increasing the melee range is actually really handy. I'll just throw that in for now, and then something that is just 6, just to say. I do lots of slash damage, combo counters. I actually don't really care. Here, we'll just throw in a little bonus cold damage at the end over here, which... Oh, he is going to change... Well, that's interesting. So your element combos are based normally on the order of the mods you put in here. I guess the built-in toxin comes last. So this is overriding things. So I'm no longer doing corrosive, I'm doing magnetic instead. Yeah, I don't know. Melee damage, heavy attacks. I don't tend to use the heavy attacks here. Just put that in. That's going to get replaced. It's meaningless. Okay, let's go to Lua and see if we can do this freaking puzzle, which I don't... It's possible there's enough bad guys in here that I'm going to hurt from not being max leveled. Wait, did I do it? I guess I did do it. Am I thinking of a different spy mission? I guess I did do the Pavlov spy mission. Oh, shit. Maybe I failed it the first time. I was on global, so I had group people, and clearly no one does it. Like, there's some zones, some of these missions, clearly people farm for all kinds of reasons. You go in, you instantly get a 4-person group. And there's some things, missions you don't get paired with anyone. Clearly no one's doing it. I got paired with one other person in here who clearly was their first time, and we collectively just abandoned it at some point. Unless I did it with a different type, which can happen. Because sometimes you get locations where there's a special... I don't know if the Nightmare... Actually, I guess that would be an example, right? If I click on here, I can play this Stoffler on normal defense, or right now, there's currently this Nightmare defense mode. And sometimes it's not even the same. Sometimes it won't be the same mission in the same area, unless I'm wrong about that. No, that's Spy. Rescue. I don't think I'm crazy about this. Ah, there we go. So Tessera over here, you can play... The normal thing here is defense, but currently there's a special thing with one of the factions, a mobile defense, which is a different type of mission, even though it's got a pretty similar name. So yeah, they can be... Oh, I don't actually want to do that. Oh, well, that happened quick. I guess we're doing Infested Survival right now. Normally it's a 10-second cooldown, but I guess because it found a group instantly. All right. Apparently we're doing Infested Survival with a group of people. All right, cool.
Get ready for a capsule.
I really like the swooshy movement here of the Wisp, not being a walk. The floating movement is excellent. All right, so survival missions are great fun. They're literally just stay alive. And the threat isn't necessarily from the regular enemies. It's the fact that you have a life support system. Oh my god, 2 Orkan cells. It's amazing. You have this life support system that's ticking down. Oh yeah, we are taking more than one melee hit to kill things. That's not a good sign. But we will get a crazy amount of XP, especially if we stick around with some other players here. Yeah, the life support system kicks down. When you kill enemies, there's a chance that they will drop a little life support thing. It'll show up as a yellow blip on a little mini-map. And the other thing, these things that have the white indicator, see there's a yellow blip there. You can just pick that up and you get some life support. These little devices you can activate. I can't remember, do you get 25%? Might be like 30%. It's some large amount you get from this. Whereas the little yellow pickups, I feel it's less than 10%, might be 5%. But anyway, the thing is just kill fast enough to pick up enough of these little life support thingies. And or go to these little life support things. Although in a good group, generally speaking, you never have to activate these. You're just killing super fast. There's no one around here, which is insane. Because normally you're just being swarmed with like a million enemies. These are level 28. We are killing them. You can see every single one of my shots is going to have this yellow damage. That might have been a headshot there. And 12% of the time we're going to see orange damage for a super crit. Now, does anyone know? I actually don't know. The big crit, the orange crits, and then there's another level, which is the red crits as well. Are they just like double the crits? Let's say my crit multiplier is just ×2. It's, in fact, I think it's higher on this weapon as a base. But let's say my crit does ×2 damage. How much does an orange crit do? Does it do ×4? Or is it just like 50% more? Oh, man, I took some big damage there. I did not mean to run this mission, although it's going to be fun. Ooh, yeah, see, not one-shotting things with a bow is not where you want to be on regular minions. That is a bad sign. I do have more abilities, but I don't know if I've got the time to sit and read them. Oh, there's an orange crit. ×2, ×3. So you think the orange crit is 50% more? than whatever it is. So let's say my crits were ×5 damage. You think an orange crit would be 7.5 times damage?
The raid is off to a successful
Okay,
start.
this is another endless mission. We can keep doing this one. I think I will until I just max my level out. D ×9. I mean, all I know, it's obviously bigger is better. It's just going to be bigger. Oh shit! Don't stand in the green beam. Okay, I really should know. What's my level 3 ability? It's unlocked. I don't know what it does. It's fine. Oh, we are going to be a hardcore leash on this mission, but it hadn't meant to get in here. And my pet Petra. Your pets, your companions don't really contribute much to the damage, but they do have some great utility. Petra does some great extra looting for me, which is why, at least in my default setup, which is great when I'm doing leveling. You can breed your dogs. You can genetically modify things. There's cats. There's little robot companions. I haven't done much of the pet stuff. Actually, oh my god, I'm gonna get my butt kicked here. Oh my god, the fact that the smash isn't like just nuking everyone is tells you how low level I am. Well, and also, the Mire weapon I'm using right now, which I'm just leveling, I'm just going to level it and then toss it away. Oh, okay, I have my ulti, Soulgate. Let's use it. What is it doing? Did it do anything? Wait, do I have like a laser beam now? Oh, shit! Okay, although I can't zoom, which is a little annoying. I kind of want to be able to right-click to do the aim. Oh my god! I'm charging my lasers! Well, actually, I'm discharging my lasers. It's a direct portal to the sun. Wait, is it still firing? Oh, even when I'm not clicking, it's firing. And then when I do click, does it fire more? Hey, and all I knew about Wisp is it looked cool and I like the theme. Oh, I can't bullet jump. Oh, I can't. Okay, and I can't move forward. Although I'm picking up so many energy orbs here, and I think we did run the ability efficiency, which lowers the energy cost of things. I'm never running out. This is running forever, and it looks like I'm just doing heat and radiation damage, which certainly sounds about right. I don't know what they do with these Riven slivers yet. I think, like, they started dropping after I did a certain quest. And I don't know if there's another quest linked to before you do it or you go talk to someone, but yeah, I'm looting Riven slivers now, and I probably have, like, several hundred. Yeah, so I can toggle off the 4th ability and toggle it back on. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Everyone's gonna keep me alive, right? Soulgate. Open a portal to the sun to irradiate enemies with devastating beam of pure solar plasma. Hold fire to double damage the cost of increased energy consumption. For the duration of an attack, enemies damaged by Soulgate are increasingly more vulnerable to it. So if I hold it on an enemy, they'll take progressively more and more and more damage. Okay. This is a great frame. It doesn't have an AoE. Like, I like the ones where you just hit a button and everything in a radius just dies. If you have a place on Earth called Iron Wake, you can use the... I do have a place called Iron Wake. Because I did the quest involving Rel. So I don't actually have a crosshairs. I sort of have to look at where it's converging to. Like, here I have a crosshair. Here I do not. Makes it a little awkward to aim, if I'm being perfectly honest. But obviously, the coolness factor and killing overrides a bunch of enemies that way, but I don't know where they are. Overrides any concern about that. Okay. So yeah, I've done the Rel, and there's something about a man and a wall, which I don't know too much about. But it was a very creepy quest. One of the rare quests where you enter a level, and there's no enemies. Except for creepiness. Okay, now I have Soulgate level 2. Your abilities do sometimes go through a couple of different ranks. Usually it just unlocks more. It's not necessarily just more damage. Oftentimes it's unlocking some extra capabilities of it. I don't know what that did, but All right. Okay, that guy's a little tougher. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love this frame! Ooh, hey, more Orkin cells. Nice. Oh, this is lovely. Now, usually when you're playing a level by itself, you're unlikely to be able to maintain... Ooh, 2,500 credits. Ooh, so valuable. You're unlikely to maintain full energy the entire time, but that's one of the great things about the group missions. Things are dying so quickly. There's so many of them, and so many of them are dying, and they drop energy shards. So usually you're constantly picking up enough energy to basically run all your abilities all the time. Especially in these survival missions, because there's just so many enemies. Well, I'm definitely going to reactor this frame instantly. Actually, I think you can reactor a frame even before it's max level. You can't polarize it until then. I don't know what polarities I'll necessarily want to add in. Although, in general, whatever your build is, there's usually at least one or two, maybe, of each polarity. Oh, I have my crosshairs again. Was it just glitched? Because I definitely... No, see, I don't have crosshairs right now. The crosshairs coming up. Maybe... Oh, someone did say earlier there was another thing where... and I'm sorry I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm a little bit busy trying not to die. Someone did say sometimes the UI stuff glitches out when you level up, and that might be it. Maybe normally I do have a crosshair. It just broke with the level up. Oh my god. Just gonna go around and pick up some loot that's likely dropped around here. Because I'm not doing the hardest content, usually I use one of my mod slots for a mod called Thieves' Wit that gives you loot on your minimap. So it makes it a lot easier to go around and pick up everything. Yeah, I'm not doing anything if I'm not just laser beaming things. Am I almost completely maxed out? There you go. Max rank on everything. What I'll do is I'll finish this wave, which is going to happen at the 15-minute mark, and then I'm going to go to the exit. This is with the visual effects turned down to 50%, by the way. Hey, I have crosshairs again. Nice. But before they were red, now they're white. I don't know why they're whatever, but sure. The stream is not 1080p intentionally, because there's a limit to your bitrate on Twitch, so I just downscaled the resolution ever so slightly. Apparently it might be 720 on YouTube. Downscaled the resolution ever so slightly to lower, to increase the graphical fidelity a little bit with the bitrate, so that it hopefully isn't like crazy smearing when I do stuff like this. I mean, that one probably is, because that was a little insane. I should double check that I don't have motion blur on, which is really bad for compression. But yeah, we'll stream at 1080p normally. For a long time, I only streamed at 30 FPS, because most of the games we played, honestly, I could stream at probably 5 FPS and it would have been fine, right? If I'm playing, you know, Civ or Europa or something, like, who cares about frame rate? We just want super good, like, visual fidelity. But here I'm sort of doing the opposite. What's our timer at? Okay, another minute and a half, and then I'm going to go to the exit. In fact, I could sort of start walking towards the exit now. A little bit risky, because I won't have the much higher level people to cover me. That's the other thing making that area easy. Everyone else is doing the same thing. I mean, yeah, we're max level now, but I don't have max level mods. I don't have all my mods in here. Plus, realistically, I'm not using as much capacity. So, okay. You have capacity on your weapons and your warframes equal to the level of the weapon or warframe. So, at level 30, theoretically, 30 is a max. Slightly higher than that with the auras and the stances on melee weapons. Auras on the warframes. Did I die? I see I just died. I could wait for someone to revive me. which saves me some things. I can revive myself as well, but I was gonna say people are usually pretty quick to revive. Again, I mean, if you die a bunch and you annoy people, I suppose that might be something. But generally speaking, people seem to be really excited to go around reviving everyone. Again, it's a shockingly friendly game. Okay, this mission's about to end. Now, if I use my teleport forward, which actually isn't quite as quick, but if I keep using it, people tell me I'm invincible or invulnerable while doing this, which is kind of handy. Yeah, I'm just going to make my way to the exit.
Look what our tenant has found. They could not do this without you.
By the way, the reasoning for this mission in survival is that, yeah, you've got... oh, I made it! Woohoo! Totally calculated. I knew I wasn't going to fall into the void there. You don't die from falling off the map. You just instantly get just put back somewhere else. Yeah, there's someone else who's trying to do some sort of, like, raid. And you're here as a distraction. You intentionally set off the alarm and then go into survival mode. Okay. Yes, the invisibility in the air is cool. I did know about it, but I'm pretty bad at it. I mean, unless when I do the solar, if I start the solar in the air, no. Because I can't jump or anything while I'm doing my solar beaming. But yeah, I have to remember that with the 2 ability, I do get to do the invisibility progression, which is kind of cool. And yeah, no crosshairs. I'm wondering if on a reload, if it'll be there. There you go. Let's boogie. All right.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure maybe turn off screen shake as well. Thomas, welcome to Sprouts. Oh, we have a YouTube member. So I don't really push the YouTube membership thing, which I really should more because I kind of want to keep doing this job. So it would be good if I can keep, you know, paying my utility bills. So YouTube memberships is exactly the same as like a Twitch subscription and things like that. There's also a Patreon page, which also I don't really push very much, and I really should. All 3 of those should give you access to the Discord as well. So if you link your Discord to your Twitch or YouTube or Patreon account, it should automatically get you invited to the Quill Discord. If it doesn't for some reason, email me, quill18@quill18.com. We'll get you sorted. Okay.
Operator, messages have arrived in your inbox.
Message in my inbox? Did I get a new quest? Oh! Oh! Hello, RV Cola. Thank you. You notice something odd beneath your market console. The oblong box looks brand new. Shiny even! You grab it before Ordus notices. It glows in your hands with an unreal warmth from ages past. Memories fleeting and present evanesce from its surface. Unwrap. Sorry, I just did a spit take there. Argon crystal decoration. Argon crystals are maybe the only thing that's sort of vaguely annoying to farm for, because they have a duration. I think they only last 24 hours in your inventory. So whenever you want to craft something that uses argon crystals, you have to go and specifically farm for it then. You generally get a couple per mission, and you only usually need 2 or 3 for craft something, so it's not that bad. I love the idea that this one's just a decoration. That's great. Let's go and put it somewhere. Thank you very much, Cola. So, where are we going to put it? I got my room. I mean, I don't decorate anything anywhere. So there's lots of decoration. Like, for example, if I go here and I go to... is it under equipment? Yeah. Equipment. Orbiter. Orbiter appearance to start off with. Like, I've got my wear and tear set to the max, which I like. Or I can make my ship shiny new. I like it, you know, like this. We could randomize all our colors. Right, that's one thing. I like the wear and tear, but then also equipment, orbiter, decorate. There you go. You got a sort of free camera over here. Place decorations. There you go. You get stuff for your mastery levels, different things like that from quests and stuff. I have a bedroom over here. I can't move faster. That's annoying. I got my little private room here. With all these empty shelves. I don't often do the decorating. Oh, we could put it on our console and think, no, I kind of want them on a shelf. So, argon crystal decoration. A little snap, right to rotate. Okay, that's good. I want the glowy bit to stand out. Is there another... Oh, there's a scale. I can scale it? Ooh. So I want it to... Oh, I don't want it to stick inside like this. I want it to sit above. Oh, tab for advanced mode. Whoa! Okay. Turn off surface snapping. Maybe. Push-pull. How do I just move it upwards? Well, that just placed it, which is what I meant to do. Move decoration. Oh, hang on. Now I can do it. Okay. Somewhere just like that. I'm gonna put one there, and then I'm gonna put one in my cockpit. Decorating fashion frames is the true Warframe endgame. That's what I keep hearing. There's lots of different cosmetics you can get. I kind of want to put it right here so I can see it all the time. Firm. Okay, so if I go down to ground level, okay, it seems the way to do it is almost like place it first, then click to move. There you go, and then I can lift it up. Okay. Let me pull back so it's right on the edge. Almost precariously so. There, like that. Can I place any other decorations? Actually, those shelves would be a great place to put all like my little mastery things. So I don't have these. These would be unlocked with platinum. But there's tons of stuff. Statues, planters. Put a poster up. That is one heck of a statue. My collectible statues here. Ooh, yeah, I might want to shrink this down. Is this not allowed right here? Oh, would it be perfect if I scaled you down? Ah, there we go. That's what I want. I can put all my collectible figurines right there. Cool. Oh, and then, yeah, exit decor mode. There's another thing in the appearance. Equipment, orbiter appearance. They've got themes. I really like the Spring Festival interior decor. Right, with these lanterns. I also got this festive one that I think just unlocked this year. You know, that looks very nice. But I really like the Spring Festival decor. Okay. Adds a little bit of warmth to the room. I can dig it. Yeah? Mm-hmm. I do have the Roombas. I don't! I know, there's little cleaning robots, which is kind of cool. I'm not a melting point. Sorry, Demonac, I just saw that there. Mm-hmm. Quill, before you spend a bunch of time decorating, get caught up and play 1990. Because I know you get like a back room, you get another little hideout in 1999. But I can't do it yet because I got to unlock more content. Which is something we could look at. So, if I want to go and do the new War Quest, it doesn't let me begin it because I need a Necramech, which I don't have. So, to get a Necramech, what I need to do... Oh, I was going to go... Hold on. Before I do any more questing. And part of me does want to switch back to the Bolt for like solo questing, or the Volt, because it's so fast. But I know for sure I want to go and throw an Orkin reactor in the Wisp Prime. I'm definitely going to be playing this Warframe, so I'm going to throw a reactor in here, doubling its mod capacity. And then I'm sure I'm going to want to do some polarity stuff, but I might not do that until I figure out the build necessarily. So if we just, sort by, say, rank for the things I have leveled up that I like. I don't know how much I need ability duration on this character. Okay, my 3 ability... which I haven't known what it was yet. Open a dimensional breach to overwhelm nearby enemies, cause them to release aggressive surge sparks when damaged. Wisp may also target a reservoir to teleport to it and double the range of the surge. So a reservoir is my 1 ability. So I drop down these ones. If I target this and then I surge it, it doubles the range. It blinds them. Release aggressive surge sparks when damaged. Do the surge sparks do damage themselves? Or is it just spreading the blind? I mean, it does look like it's killing things. How do I know how much damage the surge sparks do? Blind duration. My thought is with the Wisp, I don't care about duration boosters. Is at a glance, it feels like duration isn't a big thing with the Wisp. I might be wrong about that. Sparks do insane damage, damage multiplier. Huh. They deal damage based on the triggering attack. Interesting. Now, it feels like ability strength is good. Ability efficiency feels like it's quite good. Flow is kind of a nice quality of life thing. It certainly makes give us a big reserve for our soul gate, which is nice. We could throw in some more range with stretch and or augur reach. Presumably would increase the radius of my reservoirs and let the soul gate reach further, but it feels like the range is pretty good. It probably makes the breach surge hit a lot more stuff, which seems good. Based on how you plan to use her in defense missions where you don't wander off from your moats too much, duration is not necessary. Yeah, lots of abilities need to check the wiki. And there's a great website for people to post their builds. Some of them are out of date, but generally it's not too bad. I'm wondering about throwing in a little bit of survivability stuff. Her base armor is really low, so I'm thinking steel fiber isn't the way to go. But it might not be a terrible idea, especially as I'm just learning things. Like, let's throw redirection in here for just more shield capacity. Maybe, not physique, what's the life booster one? Do I already have it in? Oh, vitality's already in here. I mean, maybe I just do that. I'm wondering about throwing in stretch. Actually, maybe it is handy. Oh, I'm going to throw in the Thieves' Whiff just for quality of life right now, while I'm not doing super hardcore stuff. I haven't unlocked this arcane stuff. I have no idea how it works. I did say I want to do an Exilis. You know what? I'm going to do this. We're definitely going to use this. I'm going to fuse that. Throw the Thieves' Whiff in there. Good, because there's not too much in this Exilis thing that is super... Oh, I've unlocked some new stuff. Enemy radar. 5% chance to enhance critical hits from primary weapons. I don't know what that means. I should probably look that up. Like, it's not higher crit chance. It says enhance critical hits. I wonder if, like, things that increase my, like, glide and stuff like that might turn out to be surprisingly good on this frame. But I'm just going to put in Thieves' Wit for quality of life right now. Vigilance quite good. Like, Vigilant Pursuit. Or all the... And it is part of a set. Enhance crit, promote to next color. Oh! So this gives me a chance to upgrade from a yellow to an orange and so on. Interesting. I'll have to make sure that I'm using critty type stuff, which I can do since I finished leveling up this stuff right now. Like, if we do this... Wait. I must have another vigilant thing in one of my other items. Because it's got 2 ticks here. I think I should probably fuse this to the max. I don't really care about... Oh! Never mind, hold on. I was going to say, I don't really care about the enemy radar. Leveling this up doesn't change the enhancement chance. It just increases the enemy radar, which I don't particularly care. I don't know, we'll run this for a scooch. That's fine. Yeah, let me swap this for the Soma. So I like the Soma a lot. It's got really high base crit chance. I'd have to go to an empty config. Yeah, 30% base crit chance is huge. Not much on status on this one, but this is very critty by itself. So I boosted the crit chance. It does 6.6 times damage on a crit with everything I've got working in here. And yeah, if we can do some crit boost. Oh, there, I've got another Vigilant here over here. It's giving me the multi-shot and the critical hit from primary weapons boosting. Okay. Cool. We'll keep running the Nuker. I don't suppose there's a Vigilant thing for the secondary. No. Or, well, at least I don't have it. I'm not really actively using the Nuker, although I understand it's very meta in the late game stuff. And I'm going to swap... I mean, this is my so-called leveling prefix. I don't care. I really like the Broken War. I recently got this. Broken War has a high base crit chance and a good base status chance. And again, here, do I have anything called Vigilant? No. But I could see, like, doing that. So my whole build right now is apparently sitting on quite a few crits. Oh, there's multiple Vigilance mods for pets. Well, I guess what I could do
Well put together.
is I could go and look at my total mod list.
Cut down the...
And make the Lotus proud.
Oh, I have Vigilant Pursuit. Oh, yeah, that's the Warframe one. And then, okay, so that's all I have right now. All right. That might be something to look into. Anywho, all that to say, we go over to Deimos and the Necralisk. And let's pick a calm instance. Oh, I'm spelling it wrong. I did wonder about the spelling. That's why I did backspace after to just check Vig. Has joined a guild yet? We made our own guild, me and my friends. We're living from scratch. I know the thing to do, the recommendation for new players is join. There's a million guilds out there that are perfectly willing to accept new players, and the thing with guilds. Actually, let me come back to this a second. The thing with guilds is that you can get a crap ton more blueprints there, and some of the weapons that you can get in guilds are really good. Mostly it's about having more of a source of things. You can see how decorated our dojo is. It's crazy decorated. And I'm adding things. I'm mostly the only one playing, so it's mostly me doing things right now. I think I just built this. I haven't actually had a chance to look around the Orkin lab yet. That's the room options. Where do we actually interact for building? There you go. So you can do more research. What the hell are these keys? Craft the Bleeding Dragon key. Okay, so I don't know what any of these things are. Okay, cool. Well, we have an Orkin lab now. That's an extra reactor room. And was I building something else over here? I think I was, but I didn't have the power yet. There's another lab that we don't have yet, but we're short on power, I thought. There we go. We don't have a Dagoth Hollow. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to start building it using some of my valuable forma. Got to build one of everything, right? Plus, these rooms give extra clan affinity, clan XP. There's a specific weapon I'm looking for called the Ignis Wraith, which I think we need our clan to be level 10. We're currently level 9. There you go. So that's building. That's great. It's going to take a day to build. That's fine. So yeah, our decorated clan hall just so beautiful right now. So yeah, there's things you can research. We're currently researching the Torrid, and every time you research something in here, it gives you more clan affinity to level up. But these give you more blueprints that you can get for more weapons. And some of them are really good, and some of them are just, well, every time you master a weapon, you get more mastery rank. And I don't remember what lab the Ignis Wraith is in, but it's one I want. Yeah, it's not gonna be here. That's our Tenno lab, and I think it's the Chem lab, which we can just fast travel to these. You don't actually have to physically walk everywhere. The Ignis Wraith, yeah, so there we go. Clan rank 10 required. I really want this one. I built the Ignis. It was great fun, really good. The Ignis Wraith is a little bit stronger in a couple of different ways. I don't know if it might have slightly higher base stats, but I think it also has slightly better built-in like affinities or whatever. So, yeah, anyway. Like, replicate this blueprint. Oh, I've already mastered this one. I got the nuker. Oh, I have a Comac blueprint, but I haven't built it. Oh. One owned. That's, I think, one owned, I think, is one blueprint owned. Unless I did build the Comac. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, we did run out of Stellaris videos. Actually did go and just record some. I will make, actually, I'm going to make a Stellaris video live now before I forget. But yeah, RimWorld and Stellaris. I was away for the holidays. I tried to pre-record as much as possible. But yeah, before I forget, let me make a Stellaris video live, and then I'll try to make a RimWorld video live after we're done the stream as well. Stellaris. Click, click, click. Load, load, load. Thank you very much. Click, click, click. Done. No content warnings on Stellaris. Yes, go. There we go. So there'll be a Stellaris video ready for you whenever you want. And then, yeah, I'll do a RimWorld afterwards. But yeah, recorded some yesterday. Probably could have made it later last night, but just because it takes a while to process. Anyway, I don't remember talking about anything else. So let's go back to Deimos.
Operator, Ordis is sorry.
Happy.
I'm so excited for the next Stellaris. I'm having a lot of fun with this one, but I'm really excited for the next Stellaris run because there's an idea that I've had for like about a year for a Stellaris run that I'm like finally excited and ready to do. A cool theme that I think is going to be very different. Okay, so again, here we can fast travel. So what I need to do is Lloyd over here sells me
I am prepared to assist you.
the ability to actually construct my own Necramech, which I need. I need to get up to Agnes's relationship level? Wait a minute. I was gonna say, I already got to rank 1. Hold on a second. Is this a different faction?
This does not preclude future dealings.
Trade Orchid Matrices for Necraloid standing. Oh, crap!
Exercise caution.
I was doing the Intrati standing and thinking, oh, I need to go up to another level. No! I need Necraloid standing. What? Okay, how the hell do I do that?
I shall bid you farewell.
Okay. Hang on a second, Lloyd.
Hello.
So I could have this already.
Acquiring something.
So, I need to get you up to, yeah, just rank 1. I need 5,000 rep. And I think I'll need a bit more to buy the blueprints, because it costs rep to buy that. Alright, how do I get this rep?
We were not able
I suspect I get it from trading these Orkin matrices. Okay, which are rewards from doing Isolation Vault bounty rewards. How to do Isolation Vaults bounties?
be pragmatic in all
Because
aspects of life.
Mother will give me bounties, but I think that's specifically for the Intrati. Wait, you already got the blueprints? Dev gave them to everyone? I have Necrolist blueprints? I need to get them from Father as well. Purchase craft weapons. Mother has bounties for the vaults. Okay. Are you saying I already have the Necrolist blueprint? So first of all, if we check Mother and check the bounties.
There's so much to be done here on Deimos.
Okay, so these first 5 are the regular bounties, and these next 3 are the Isolation Vault ones. Explore an Isolation Vault while in Cambion Drift. Clear 1 vault to access new bounties. Clear 3 vaults for the rarest rewards. And this is giving me matrices, which I then turn in for the Necrolisk stuff. You should have Void Rig blueprints? Maybe the problem is I didn't know the name to look for. Okay, we're going to take one more trip back home. And we're going to look for Void Rig in my foundry. Because is there a category for it? I mean, there's keys, which, yeah. Mining, miscellaneous. Oh my god, Void Rig. Okay, let's just go to all for a second. Okay, I'm going to have to do the vault bounties regardless to get the bits and pieces. I'm going to have to do some fishing. Oh, also the bounties. To get the bits and pieces to build these. Okay. Okay. So no matter what, it's go to Deimos, do vault bounties, and you're getting, you know, multiple different things for that purpose. Okay, cool. It's been so long since I did Deimos, I forgot that, like, this whole area was a thing until I, like, started thinking, oh, I need to go and farm this for whatever. So we'll go to Mother. These people are real weird, by the way.
Well, there
Click
is
on
so
bounties.
much
We're going to
to
click
be
on
done
Isolation
here on
Vault,
Deimos.
Tier 1.
So be it. Let's see what you're made of.
Okay.
Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside.
Father sells the parts.
And the Necraloid will guide you through. See what's happening.
Okay, next
there.
time we're back, we'll also check
He's
Father.
been up to.
Oh, Father sells damage mech parts. Okay. Well, let's do one of these. It's a good start. People are already bleeding out.
That should suffice. Place the components.
Oh, right. There's another mini game here. We're also Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Right? In case you were wondering. That's also a mini game. And a faction associated with it. Oh. Work that landing. I think you can get one of the jetpack things to like traverse the overworld stuff, but I don't have that. All right. What's going on here? Activate bait station. Activate.
Protect the vessel while it is stewing.
I hope no one cares that I did that. I don't exactly know what this event is. I'm sorry, these are level 45? Oh, geez.
Hey, too slow.
Yeah, I should have brought one of my more developed frames. Get off me! Let's drop a couple of my little wispy things. I should be mailing these guys. I'm just keeping the bait station live. Okay. Yeah, at least my weapons are actually proper, but these guys are pretty high level stuff. With a lot of armor, I need some more, I need more corrosive effects to strip off armor. Or I could run the anti-armor aura, which maybe I should be doing instead of the energy generator. I don't know. I really like the thing that generates energy for everyone in the group.
The combined
Yeah.
is ready.
I don't have enough armor shred effect.
It's not big enough, bro.
Throw bait at door with middle click. Okay.
Well done.
Deimos infected are weak to blast. Are they really?
Head inside.
Now, one nice thing is for most of the missions on the world map, it does tell you on the star map,
Wow, it's
keep
so
toxicity
tough.
below
Blow
100%.
your casing off. We need to do something or the vault won't open.
I feel like I'm playing freaking Borderlands now with all the talk about
The
vault.
infested are adding to the toxicity level.
So what am I trying to do? Just kill infested? I feel like I'm not using my Wisp abilities very well at all. I should be on a different frame for this.
Ready for a whole next year of streaming for us?
The infested
Smiley
carry their
face.
own anti-
Hi, thank you very much! I missed the, Oh, Kentos! Hey, thank you very much! Yeah, in situations like this, I should have looked up a Wisp, like, how to play Wisp guide. Like, in situations like this with the mobility, putting down these little pods don't feel like they make much sense. I suppose the laser beaming is always good, so I could just, you know, do that. But when all else fails, you can just use your actual weapons and stuff. 'Cause I don't have the crosshairs again, which makes this a little awkward to aim. I don't know why they're so inconsistent. So what I'm getting here is just kill stuff faster so that they don't raise the toxicity level.
Hey, the tox level's coming down.
That's good.
Infested have backed off. We can go to the vault.
Okay, we can go to the vault. Doesn't this guy remind you of Claptrap? And it's just the vault stock. It makes me think we're playing Borderlands.
And you will be there in no time.
Volt is the first frame I got when I started the game, and it's still my favorite because the high mobility.
We need to defeat it in order to roam.
Okay, I didn't mean to grab that. Some useful AoE abilities for things like this.
You must defeat it, Tenno.
I gotta defeat a Necramech. Okay, I will defeat a Necramech. Charging my laser!
And he's down. Never doubted you for a minute, Ship.
Is this like a quick escape? Enter Esophage. What does this do? Bonus, activate the reactive crystal. Oh! No! How do I... Oh, no! No, I want to go back in! Oh, the entrance isn't marked anymore.
Take you to the safety interlocks.
Where is it? Oh, there. Okay, no, I was right there. Okay. Hang on a second. I didn't mean to abandon the group. I thought that was progression. Oh my god. There's too many dangly bits. If I bullet jump,
Shed no tears for the Necramech.
I end up
They are now
grabbing
mortal
stuff.
enemies to all, and there is no countermanding that.
I select Volt for my first Warframe 2, then got Orion followed by Rhino. I didn't ever get an Orion. Are they leaving now? Like, but I did get a Rhino, which is a great mech. It's always what I turn to when I have to do some hard content. Okay, I'm gonna try to get to wherever this quest marker is. Sorry, team, I didn't mean to abandon you. I just don't know what I'm doing. What is with the crosshair? Okay, what's the scintillant? Oh, there we go. I picked it up, whatever it is. Probably something used for crafting and or faction. Yeah. Oh, okay. That guy rolled up in a ball. Is that who we're chasing? Quest marker. What is... Oh, am I just protecting you? Oh, I'm protecting you. Okay. While you're opening vaults. I see. Alright. Put down some reservoirs. So if I go and do my 3 on the reservoir... Well, people have already moved on. I'll figure it out, I swear. Oh, there's some mods over here. What is... There's like a... There's a mini-map marker. It's kind of interesting to look at. Try different types of wisp. Oh, yeah, that's right. We only had the one. Oh, there I can actually see. You know what? I bet you people will love the haste. As a group. Who needs heal? Now, does putting multiple wisps of the same type, do they stack? I'm gonna have to look up a guide on Wisp. Oh shit, I took a ton of damage.
Now that I have activated all of the generators, the Volko is now active and awaiting the correct...
Ability is prevented. Okay, so I can't use my abilities in this mode either. I just turned into a laser beam in this mode. I don't have crosshairs.
A maximum of 3 errors are permitted before...
Oh, you can have one of each type on you at once. Oh, but that sounds really annoying to micromanage. I'm way too lazy for that.
Simply guess.
Do not simply guess. Okay, so this seems like I should let other people do this. Someone's walking around in their Necralist. Necramech. Activate the runes in correct sequence. Are there wall engravings that tell us what they are?
You have 2 attempts remaining.
What are the green markers?
Hey, one down! Everything's packed.
I want the augment. Oh, is there a specific mod to like do something cool with my wisp
I
thingies?
do not know what riches you may find, if any, but you will certainly discover some small measure of wisdom locked away down here.
Guys, I totally helped with this mission. I was integral to the team.
And return
They couldn't have done it without me.
pleasing. So many descend and remain as remains. Perhaps you might learn more once you strengthen your void connection. It is a difficult place to navigate.
All right, we're going to go back. We're going to check to see
One eye open.
Father may be selling bits and pieces without doing this other farm. That's another one of those little... Let me get it. Sometimes they have a weird click spot. Also, I forgot that this was a hold, not just click once. Okay, well... So I have no idea what was going on in any of that, but it sure was fun. Why do you have an exclamation mark? What are you? Oh, Wake Mother? Oh, this is the where you can get more missions without exiting the open world area, isn't it? But let's just... Oh my god.
Situation.
My navigation skills are non-existent. Wait, am I going the right way? Oh, yeah. Now, it says people are waiting here. They don't actually have to wait on you for this. They can just leave the party. At this point, it's perfectly fine, and then it will just end the mission for them. Like, once they're in this exit. So you don't actually have to stress about that waiting in this open world thing. There you go. Okay. So yeah, I got some event kit rep for doing Tony Hawk Pro Skater stuff. Scintillant. These scarce hovering relics of the Orcan era can still be found monitoring the isolation vaults deep beneath the surface of Deimos. Okay. Oh, we can get argon crystals here? Oh shit, okay. I don't know what this is. Residual Malador. Kit guns? On kit gun kill? I don't know what a kit gun is. Greater Furniture missed on it. Okay. I have a ton of these various stars. I don't know what they're for. I'm assuming you can turn them in to something. May also be a source of endo. So I got the Necramech efficiency. All right. I mean, cool. And a bunch of random crap. Okay. So first of all, let's take a look at Father.
We tried it her way. And where did it get us? Just look at me. So now I'm doing things my way.
Kit gun or modular guns, you can build in Fortuna. Kit gun is a weapon you can make from 3 parts. So you like build your own custom gun
Make them sit
by
up.
choosing which components?
Attention. The weapons?
That's sick. I didn't know that.
Branch of the project. You keep on like this, and I might cut
Will
you
Father
down
sells
more
kit gun
of what
parts.
I'm
Also, Guy and Venus sells
working
kit
on.
gun parts.
You know what I'm talking about. Had a taste of it already, didn't you?
You can tell how much I've done here in that, like, this is considering the first time I was talking to these guys. And this is the first time talking to these guys after finishing the main quest for it. Parts
The life
requisition.
forms of Deimos will be picking you out of their teeth
Okay.
unless you have an edge.
So these things here, we're turning in some stuff to get these tokens. And the tokens are what we use for these family faction rep. Not the Necralisk one, but that. As far as I know, the Pustulites and things like that, do they get used for anything else, or is this purely for turning in to get these tokens? I feel like it's... Oh, you can also use it for crafting? So I might not just want to just blindly turn these in, especially if I don't know if I need the rep.
Still
Okay,
here if you
that's
choose.
one thing. You can also build a kit gun. Oh, this was like building the amp. So you choose... Okay, the different components. Okay. Browse wares. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is going to cost me the family rep, the Intrari rep, to buy these casings and things. The problem is I don't know all the ingredients I needed to make it count. Oh, I can buy these kit gun blueprints immediately. Okay. Just turn them in, go get more. So. So, I mean, I know I needed one of each. There were some other things I needed, but let's buy the damaged Necramech casing, the damaged Necramech engine, the pod, and the weapon. Can I check?
Bought and paid for.
What are your other services? Guild? Name and enhance kit gun stats. Mastery XP is only obtained from gilded kit guns. Provide. Exchange a kit gun is by their max rank has been gilded for rep. Entitle. Name a primary or secondary weapon. Okay, that's pretty cool. If I check my inventory... There you go. I can check the Void Rig blueprint. Oh, okay, there wasn't anything else. I just needed... Okay, but I need to build these. Okay, so I got a blueprint for this. So I need... Any others need spinal cords? No, okay, so I need one more spinal cord section, which I think is just a random drop. I need 50 devolved Namelon, which I don't have any of. Although some of these might be recipes. I suspect some of these things might be recipes that I can craft with other things from this planet. Father, you didn't sell recipes for this stuff, right?
Good to see you.
No.
Okay, maybe keep safe.
But... Fishing gear. I don't know if I've got any Damus fish. Mining gear, trade mining gems. Speak to Lloyd for the recipes? Okay.
Let you keep. Perhaps we can make a trade.
Oh, right, but I still need his goddamn reputation. No, none of these are recipes for the ingredients. Does he have a different conversation option?
Trust this does not preclude future dealings.
Are you sure it's not Lloyd? It's not Lloyd.
Exercise
Except Lloyd and Otak.
whenever possible.
Okay.
Did you come to talk about mining? How did you know
yes,
that's
okay.
my favorite subject.
So... I needed this. I think I needed 60 of those. So I'm going to have to buy 3 copies of this blueprint and then farm some Namelon.
Oh,
What I'm going to have to do is, like,
be great. Do great things.
make the notes. I need 50 Namelon, so yeah, 3 blueprints. I don't think any of the others needed it. Unless they're infinitely repeatable. Maybe those are infinitely repeatable recipes,
I'm
actually.
also interested in mining.
I think they are, because, yeah, there's not an amount. There we go. Okay. No, yeah, that's got the infinity symbol on top. Okay, let's buy all these recipes. But I think I still need some raw goods, which probably will happen from just doing any missions whatsoever on this planet. Oh, that cost 2,000. All right. There you go. I got all the blueprints I can get. I don't think I need any of these for that. But yeah, I'm going to need more raw materials.
Good. You're a good miner, Chip.
Now, these specials, you can sometimes buy them. They do cost the actual real money currency, so I probably don't want to do that. Okay. So we'll have to do some mining. I wonder if it's just mining. If all those things are just mining, so what I should do is I should enter the open world area without a bounty. Or in solo mode. I guess I could take a bounty, but go into solo mode. But what I'm thinking is... You know what? As much as I like... can I swap my gear? No, I'm going to have to exit. I'm going to come right back. I'm just going to go directly to the real world. I'm going to switch to my my Volt frame for just much more mobility. So I'm just going to change my loadout to the fast loot. We'll go directly into Cambion Rift with no mission. Oh, which, yeah, I might get grouped with people, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. Check what you need. Some of the stuff's from the other open world. Yeah, luckily it doesn't let me buy more than 1 copy. Oh, see, hang on. I want to... I can't... Okay, I didn't actually want to be in wherever I am. I should have gone... Yeah, Lord. Me go into proper solo mode here. Otherwise, people are just going to be annoyed that I'm not helping them on whatever missions they're doing. Okay. Solo mode, please. Thank you. Suggested damage is blast and what is that, gas? There's an equipment tab when I'm in the necklace. Yeah, I kept checking it for my inventory. Can I swap my equipment there? Maybe I could have. Okay. So now we're in the overworld. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna travel to just one of the other bits that not close to here, and we're just gonna look for mining sites. Which will show up as little red or blue specks on rocky surfaces, which I'll probably miss constantly. And maybe if I can find a cave, that might be good. The caves, I think, show up on the minimap. Oh my god. There's a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater mission here. Oh, and little animals we can pick up. Hang on. Look at this. Check this out.
Pay close attention. When you hit the first marker,
You can upgrade your mining tool to make them visible on the map. What?
after that.
I do have the not first level version. I hadn't realized. Race through the gates. Oh, there it is.
Boldly done.
Ah! That's not gonna help my time. At all. Come on. Up. There we go. Where's the next bit? Is it showing the minimap? Oh, there it is. Whee! I think there's a key to grind. It might be... Is it like the crouch control? To grind on those things?
Don't fret.
Oh, I ran out of time.
Never speak
All right.
again, dear.
So, I do have the upgraded cutter. More accurate variation. What are projectile incoming? Ah! Fuck off! No! Get off my head! What are you? I don't know if this is the version that shows mining things in the minimap. Oh, there's a cave. Oh, there's another cave. Probably, like, skip a bunch of them already. There's a mining thing there, but let me just kill off you. I wonder if they're weak enough that I can just zap them with my one. This frame was great at low levels because you can just like Palpatine all your enemies. And yeah, your 2 on here is just like super fast speed, which I really like. Oh my god. I don't mind. Cetus I find really easy to mine on. Buy way better drill at Fortuna. Okay, maybe I should do that. Especially if it'll show mining things on the minimap. Plus we can go and listen to like the best song in any video game ever. Yeah, because I mean, y'all know I'm blind at the best of times. There's just a lot of visual noise. Is that, hold on, is that a mine? Oh, the mining bits just look very different on this planet. Oh, that's not gonna help. Okay, so if I go to Fortuna, is that where you're saying I can get the minimap enabled mining tool? Because that would be real good. I just passed you. He has the rep. Yeah, I don't know. We could... And that's the thing. There's this funny chain where you're like, oh, okay, I want to need this. Oh, which means I need to farm this. Oh, which actually means I need to farm this first, which means that... Yeah, okay, so the reason I find mining on Cetus so much easier is because I just know what to look for on Cetus. Also, I think there's a lot more visual noise on this one. Cetus was the first open world area, I think. I guess this was where it already was. This is the same cave, isn't it? that a thing? No. This area also has a lot of shiny light stuff. Ooh. Wait, this is... I've never seen with two little bracketed areas. Oh, I think I missed that one. I wonder if I can go to offense for the small one. At least, okay, with this one, when I get close, I do get the little bracket. Which I don't know if I'd noticed before. Why did it just stop spinning there? Oh, maybe my hand may have wiggled out of the click range for it. I don't see another... Oh, there was a hot point. Dang it. Getting the brackets increases the chance of getting a rare drop. What does this see? The second bracket. I missed it. It was too small. I should have just gone for the bigger one. I don't have the reflexes for that. Wait. Wait a minute. What is with the radar on the left and right? I've never noticed this before. Is it saying there's one thing within 43? And over here, a second one came up. Or is it just getting stronger? Is there an audio ping? Oh my god, it's counting down to the distance! I have upgraded my mining tool once. Maybe I already have the better one. I mean, maybe there's an even better one. Am I still within 10 meters? Yeah. Holy shit! Oh my god. My life just got infinitely better with these mining tools. And we're closing in another one somewhere. It beeps if you're facing the right way. Holy sh... Oh my god. Okay. Now I need someone to teach me how to fish more easily. Can I fish in this cave, for example? Oh, that's not water. Something... I can't tell where that's pinging from. It must be on the other side of the wall here. And I can't... Yeah. I'm gonna have to wrap around, I think. Yeah. Oh. Let me cut it short. The more you successfully do, the more it fills up that meter at the top. And increases the chance of getting, like, a really rare ore. I don't know if it matters where in the brackets you drop. For all I know, you want to hit right in the middle of brackets. I gotta assume just in it anywhere is fine. Ah! Stupid, incompetent reflexes. Are we finding... Is this exciting content? I enjoy it. I don't know how watchable that is. And yeah, sometimes it is a little tricky. Like, you target the thing, but it doesn't actually register. You gotta, like, re-angle yourself a little bit. You're getting some geometry clips or something. See, that's not counting there. No ticks at all. Yeah, we might have dragged us out. Oh my god, this is so transformative. Oh, tick tick tick. Tick tick tick. Closest I can get is 12 meters right over here. Is it above me? It is above me. Alright, hold on. There's a lot of baddies around here. Oh, there it is. No! Don't fall down. This angle might be actually no good, because you kind of have to be flat on. Oh, that's not my... I think I'm sliding off. Get electrocuted, fools. Give me some focus. Alright. Cool! Alright. All fire and you can zoom in. With the right click? Maybe I gotta hold alt fire. Okay. Alright, so. There's some more minables over here somewhere. Must be above me again. Whatever, the caves are going to be better. We should just find another cave. Do the caves show up on the map once I've discovered them? Oh, yeah. Where am I? Okay, I'm way in the edge. I've probably done those two. Okay, let me just... Here, there's a cave near here. Let's do this. Yeah, the fishing man in the game isn't great. You can get rep from it. There's a cave over this way. There's achievements for, like, visiting all the caves, too. Although the ones that are on the minimap are probably ones I've already discovered. So I don't know how much of this resource I need, because I don't need the raw resource. There's not another tick point. There might be, but it might be just invisible or clipped in. Oh! Did I get the double? I hadn't even noticed the second set of brackets. Oh! I did get double loot! I think the blue ones might be, like, poorer. They don't seem to have as many click points. I feel like it goes blue, yellow, red, but I'm not sure. Blue equals gem. Oh, as opposed to ore? Oh. Whoop! Okay, there's a mining spot right here, but... Oh, there it is, on the other side. You are annoyingly positioned. Maybe I can get up on this. Oh, I can mine it from this far. Okay, I figured I had to get closer. I don't like you. You know what? I might just be like, mine whatever, it's fine. At some point I'll have to go and see what I can craft with all this shit. Maybe after this cave is done. And see what I'm short on. Okay, having the loot radar. God. I didn't realize I had this. I knew I upgraded the thing at some point. I'm like, probably just, I don't know, gives me more drops or something. I didn't realize it added a sonar. Oop. In theory, there are drops for Warframe too, but I don't know if they're on all the time. Like Twitch drops, I mean. Oh my god, there's so many mineral spots over here. Oh, yeah, I think I might have accidentally let go of the mouse there. I think I had a finger twitch. Now, it's worth noting, there's not a lot of this kind of farming. Mostly, you just go around beating up bad guys and smashing crates and stuff like that. Am I stuck? Wait, there we go. Now, I can scan these things like cysts and things like that. I got a little plus 20, like affinity. Is it rep with something? Should I be doing that? Does it matter?
Annihilate that life form. Obliterate any morsel of data we might have gleaned from it.
Alright there, bro. I don't see a click spot here. I think there still is one, it's just not visible because of clipping, but I might be wrong about that. Ah! Okay, it's really dark in here, and there's like sudden slopes all the time. The one sort of mission slash faction thing I don't like is the thing where you've got to scan random critters in the mission for the Cephalon Suda or whatever. I find that one really annoying. Because it's not just blindly killing things. You know? I think we're nearly done in this cave. I say that, and I can see there's 5 mining spots. There's still 5 mining spots in range. Bug free. I mean, at this point, the game's mature enough that I don't feel there's that many bugs. I do run into one every now and again. It's happened, I think, twice, where I can't attack. You get like some sort of weird animation lock or something going. I don't know what it is, but it's like I can't attack. Sometimes I can shoot, but I can't melee. Like hitting the melee key does nothing. I think it's only happened once where I couldn't shoot anything and once where I couldn't melee. And sometimes switching in and out of your operator form fixes it. I just have to assume it's some sort of animation lock. Why are you glowing? Oh shit, I missed that. This has 3... I'm gonna mace all of them. Okay. Let's say I had 3 click points, but they weren't all visible from every angle. All right, let's boogie. Progress, but forgo the completion rewards and bonuses. Do I keep my loot if I just abort? Because I'm not actually on a mission. Oh, I got a message. Fuse reservoir for Wisp quality of life. Hold on. I'll look at it again in a sec. Someone texted me. Go back to town? You do not get to keep loot. Okay. I was pretty sure, like, I'm like, I always go back to town. That is a failed bullet jump. Alright, there you go. I lost rep with event kids? Why did I lose rep with event kids? They're the ones who like my Tony Hawk. Oh, this is because I failed the mission? Wow, okay. So you get a little bit just by doing random tricks and things, even if you're on a mission. I didn't realize I'd lose some rep from losing that completely. I did grind the first level with them, just doing that on Fortuna. And it's actually quite a lot of fun. I spent a whole afternoon just doing the Tony Hawk Pro Skater races. And then trying to grind as many bonus points as possible. All right. So, Torias says, Fused Reservoir. Reservoir Augment. Add a 4th reservoir that gives the effect of all 3. Costs 200% more energy. Holy crap! Okay, so you drop a single one of those reservoirs and give you all 3 bonuses. That's sick. I wonder if there's a specific place to farm that. Fused Reservoir Warframe. Or maybe it comes up as a Nightwave bot from time to time. Acquisition. The mod can be acquired by attaining the rank of Genius under Cephalon Suda, or the rank of Flawless under New Loka. Cephalon Suda is the one I was saying I don't like farming. All right, let's go to our ship. All augments are from syndicates. Oh! I haven't really explored that too much. So, oh! I'm already a genius.
You would make an... Do you see anything interesting?
Do I have to go visit him to buy this stuff? No, I can purchase it from here. Sweet. I'm a super genius. Guys, I'm really good at this game.
Curious.
What else you got? Resonating Quake for the Banshee. More Banshee stuff. Okay. Oh, well, that's because I've got that set to this. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff for a bunch of different frames. Do you have anything for Volt? No. Okay. Hang on. Let me equip that before. Arsenal. So, let me actually... I know this is called leveling. I got another open slot. I'm just going to rename this one to... Wisp.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you.
Nah! Fuse Reservoir. Okay, so at rank 3, it's 200%. Now it's 300%. That's fine. I do like to... I feel like with all the other gear I'm running, I kind of feel like I'm probably going to go critty, but I don't know. Oh, I guess I can drop the rush. Put this bad boy in. Yeah, level that up, because why not? Okay. That's really nice. Quill out there playing 4D chess, unlocking stuff because you know he wants it. Yeah. I mean, some of the factions you get access to pretty easily, and you do passively gain rep for them from doing various things, so that was pretty nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's an Exilus slot. Okay, so you can go up there. I still like the Thieves' Wit when I'm doing casuals. If I'm doing harder content, I can drop this for something that actually does damage. But it is really nice quality of life for quickly running around and looting a bunch of shit. Yeah, the lazy augment, exactly. The thing is, I somewhat have support with that as well. So, because whatever pet I might be running, like, we got retrieve. Shut up, Ortis. I like you, but you're in my way right now. Oh no, that's different. That's extra loot. Fetch. 13.5 companion gather link detects and collects items, including mods. I don't think it shows the items on my mini map, but he does pick it up outside of my range, which is nice. And then if you're not running the puppy, if you're running one of the bots, I think there's a bot upgrade called Vacuum. Vacuum. There you go. Yeah, same thing over here. That's for the robotic pets. And yeah, I'm sure there's something I can be doing to farm more stuff for my doggo. But I don't know what it is. Like, I don't have that many mods. It's fine. Your job is basically to fetch. You can also freak out other people and things like that. Get extra loot over here, because why not? Pry open containers. You can see what I'm using my pets for. Animal Instinct, Primed Animal Instinct will give you radar with your pet, both loot and radar. Oh. But I don't have that, right? No. Oh, which is fine. Okay. So that's quite cool. Now, let's see. It's these various mining things that we needed for stuff. So we need pyrol. Oh, that's on Earth. So I think we might need the baphylite for our crafting. What category is the void one under? Does it have a one? Oops, search. Void rig. Oh, I still didn't get a spinal cord. Oh, that's from the fish. I need to go and fish, god damn it. Okay, the Namalon. Namalon. Wait, do I not have the Namalon recipe? Do I need a freaking higher rank for that one, or did I just miss buying it? I didn't buy it. Okay. I have to go back and do some fishing anyway. What about the others? The casing. So, faceted tiamarite and admiral alloy. So I need 60 admiral, 30 faceted. Adramol. Which needs tavaride, which is mined from Venus. Oh, yeah, so I'm going to be going all over the goddamn place. My condolences, this particular grind. Let's do something else for a bit, because I suspect people don't want to watch me mine. That's new. Okay. So arcanes are like, I just unlocked this. I just unlocked this. Arcanes are like extra mod slots. And I happen to get a arcane that boosts kit guns, which I don't have right now. Right? Like some of these others, this is something you equip on like a Warframe. Okay. Also, I have this room. Now, I had a cyst on my Rhino, which let me walk into this room, and then I sat in a chair, and it popped the cyst. And that was all that happened. Now, I did look briefly at the wiki, and it looks like there's something else with like another type of Warframe that you can go in here all the time and get infected and like spread the plague or some crap like. I tried not to look into too many things. I'm just hoping I didn't screw something up weird with my Rhino. Is this a room where you can like swap an ability on your Warframe? Like if there's one ability you don't care for, you can swap it for an ability from another one. There's something weird like that. Okay, right now I don't have to like worry about stuff. I think there's a specific suit that really works it. Yes, but not now. Okay, all right, good. But yeah, so my Rhino had an STD. He got it treated. I saw something about, oh, you can get inoculated and then you can never get infested again. I'm like, oh, I hope I didn't do that, and then maybe that's bad. I'm not sure. Deeper in the Necralist quest line. Okay. Nidus gave... Yeah, that's Nidus, yeah. So presumably... And that was there a long time ago. That was like... I felt like that happened like an hour after I first got my Necroframe, which is something I did like back last February. And it's had the cyst on his neck this entire time. Okay, that was a cool idle animation. I like that. Are you at the point where you can move about as the operator? Yeah! You know, I'm trying not to, polarize too many things. People, but... Yep. Look at me, I'm a squishy little human. And you didn't see that. Alright, good. I was surprised there was like one boss where I was like trying to kill him. Like, why can't this boss take damage on some random place? And it was like, eventually I popped out in operator mode and was like, oh, now I can do damage to it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Part of me just like wants to take the Wisp out on some sort of like high level defense operation and stuff and like play with my new little drop. Cyst is only important when getting one type of dog. Okay, yeah, I did see something about that. Actually, I should probably just go and assume I'm going to want to polarize. Do I want to do that just blindly? I currently have one slot of everything. I should probably not do this until I check some various like build guides. Just kind of get a general zeitgeist of what kind of things people focus on. Like, I'm just really wondering if I'm probably going to want to run Augur Reach. It's just my instinct with the range, maybe on some of these other things. In which case, I might want another Necramon thing. Because I feel like Streamline for sure. And I don't have any of the Prime shit. The ability swap thing need to get the rank up to Enchanted level 3. Oh, cool. Okay. Wisp Prime doesn't need much forma. I mean, I have 8 left. And I mean, that is true. And I'm running this dummy one. I guess mostly it comes down to if it's these ones that can be ranked up to 10 is mostly where it's going to be a little bit more demanding. But yeah, maybe it's not a big deal. And I am wondering about what aura I'm also ultimately going to want to run. Again, the Energy Siphon, everyone in the squad gets more regen is good. Dreamer's Bond is split of energy regen and health. I feel like Corrosive Projection is really good. I feel like stripping away the armor, because a tiny little bit of armor strip, I think, has a big effect. Oh, that's still there. Okay. It was blinking, so I wasn't sure. So I'm wondering if, like, doing this may actually contribute more. It just depends on how much energy I need to do. I suppose if I have Streamline for efficiency and arguably flow, it helps. Also, and maybe someone, because this is an area that I don't know too much about, with your operator focus, I decided to level Zenuric just because Energy Pulse gives me more energy from pickups, and Void Siphon. Oh, that's operator energy regeneration. Oh. Because I picked up Energy Pulse because I think, yeah, Warframe and operator. This just gives me a little bit more energy. I guess nothing else here matters for my Warframe mode. It's all oh. Temporal Shot, Warframe, and Operator. Precision headshot damage increased by 40% on enemies afflicted by Temporal Drag. Okay, so I have to Temporal Drag them in Operator mode and then increases headshot. I didn't see that Warframe thing. Oh, Inner Might passive Warframe allows abilities to be cast without using energy or shields, but requires 90 seconds to recharge. Does this give a 90-second cooldown? Or is this just every 90 seconds, if I try to use an ability when I don't have enough energy, it lets me do it? Oh, that's fucking awesome. I should get that. Wellspring. Wellspring works in Warframe mode? So whatever Warframe I'm using, when I use my number 1, it creates a well of energy? You go out cast, yeah, for the Temporal Drag, go out cast. I'm not going to do that. I just know I'm not going to do that one. But the fact that this works, any Warframe I've got, from now on, when I hit my number 1 ability, whatever that might be, it creates a well of energy for 5 seconds currently. Allies passing through the well gain. Do I count as myself for that, or is it just helping other people? And then I can harden it using your first ability inside Wellspring to increase its size. Boost its duration by 14 seconds. Oh my shit balls. Okay. Should I get Inner Might as well? I mean, I'm assuming this doesn't F it up. When I read this, I was like, I just assumed this was in operator mode and it was going to replace my normal energy mechanics or something else. But no, this just seems like a good freebie. This is locked because it needs... Oh, just unlock it, yeah. We just spam the shite out of this. Yeah, Twitch has way less latency than YouTube. For some reason, YouTube keeps falling behind latency-wise, and I don't know why. Also, I think I've been missing more gift subs and things like that, so I really apologize for this. Zalior gifted a bunch of gift subs ages ago, and I'm pretty sure I missed it horribly. Silverfish as well. Thank you very much. I think Zalior might have dropped like a crazy amount. I might need different pop-ups. I think I want to work on my Twitch overlay / YouTube overlay this year. I think that's one of my New Year's things I'm going to do as well. Because I just noticed the sub count was sitting at 145. And I know we got a 50 sub bomb, but I think we got more than that. And the problem is neither the Twitch dashboard nor Streamlabs is really good about keeping those notifications properly persistent. Maybe there's other things I can set with these filters. Gifted subs. Okay, if I turn all this off, it's gifted subs. There we go. If I do that on Twitch, that is much better. That is much better. Yes. Okay, that's going to make it a lot easier to read stuff. That's great. Okay, good. Slight improvement. We're sticking at 1080p as a resolution. I will be going back to 1080p. Problem is, Twitch has got really weird. Twitch says they've got a 6 kilobit maximum streaming thing, which isn't actually true. You might be able to go to 8, but sometimes you have issues, and I've had problems with it before, so I stick to 6. I really wish Twitch was just like, okay, we're officially increasing our bitrate maximum to like 8K, which will make things a lot better. Okay, so I do want to get a rank of this. So if I keep spamming my 1, now, not all Warframes have a good 1 necessarily. Volt actually, like a good spammable one is what I mean. Volt actually has a really good one, because I can just sit inside of it and Palpatine all day long. Oh, we're going to do something like that. You'd max Wellspring first. Okay, well, we'll see. I haven't looked at these other trees. But okay, so the reason I ended up going Xeneric as soon as I could is because I read that this is the best one if you don't want to care about things, you just want passive bonuses. And I thought the energy pulse, and I thought these were actually increasing my energy regeneration in my Warframe, which is why I invested in it, which clearly didn't. But yeah, then I didn't. I thought this one was only operator, so that's quite good. Because the Neramon, okay, this is, oh yeah, the combo counter doesn't decrease as quickly, and there might be some other cool shit in there, and I haven't even looked at these other focuses at all. This game has too much shit in it. It's like, what a problem to have. This game has too much game. So, oh, there we go. This is an example of my Wisp mod setup. I don't use the 4 and focus on strength and duration for the buffs. Cool, yeah, you can share this and people can post. Oh, is this exclamation mark showing me shit I don't have? Ah, oh, look at that. Look at that. Corrosive projection, fuse reservoir, the umbral intensify, and some of these you can stack. Okay, so I'm guessing you can't run umbral intensify with a regular intensify. Yeah, and I don't have prime. Wait a minute. How come there's no exclamation mark? Do I have prime continuity, or is priming something you do to a mod? I assume prime continuity was a different version, a different mod than continuity. Is this just something I can do? I have normal one. No, it's different. Okay, so there's no exclamation mark because I have the normal one. Okay. So you're like, the game's like, yeah, you can put continuity here, even though I can't put primed. But yeah, I don't have blind rage. Oh yeah, I keep seeing this one here. For boosted strength, reduced efficiency. There's a bunch of those that do that. Okay, that's cool. Oh, and then you can just apply from this. That's neat. And then yeah, I have no arcanes. And then there's this Riven shit, which is like proper ARPG randomized drop. Which one of these categories is the Riven? Right there. So you get these Rivens that you equip and then do a thing. So for example, if I go and equip this melee Riven mod, I have to complete a survival mission with level 30 or higher enemies without killing anyone. Which you can do. It means you can't kill enemies to get the drops for the life support. You're just going to have to keep going around to the life support things. You're going to have to do a lot of running around and dodging and not get hit, I guess. Not get overwhelmed by enemies while you activate the life support beacons. Now, potentially, I could do this in a group and not kill anyone, which would make me feel like an ultimate leech. On the other hand, if I come in with a proper sort of buff aura chassis, like maybe Wisp shit, maybe I could get away with justifying not killing one. Now, for all I know, my allies killing stuff would make this invalid. Yeah, the challenge of Vara, invisibility for the win. Yeah, or be invulnerable as Rhino, invisible as Artemis. Yeah. So just survive and not die. But I'd probably want to do this solo because I would feel bad about, like, this one you can just walk around, no companion. Oh yeah, no companion. Open lockers, click X on towers, yeah. So I did get another one. I don't remember what was required to unlock this one. It also doesn't tell me... Is this a generic Riven? Can I apply this to anything? No, this is tied to a specific weapon, right? It says MR9. It's not telling me what weapon this is for. Is the Zenith a weapon? The Zenith might be a weapon. You only need the last 5 minutes. Oh yeah, it's just one round. Okay, we could try that and see how it goes. And yeah, so there's a bunch of RNG on these, and there's like critical ones. I think this is like very lame and unimpressive. And yeah, it applies to a specific weapon. But yeah, this is where you can like RNG for crazy drops. Riven is the hard gamba when they were trying to create a system to equalize strength of old weapons. Now it's just a way to shuffle platinum through the player economy and rob it some time. Because I did notice that weapons will have a Riven affinity or some value for it, where like really popular weapons don't get much value from Rivens, and less popular weapons get lots of value from Rivens. This is kind of a way to auto balance the game constantly, which is certainly interesting. Also pog this like a 250 plat Riven without even rolling it. You're saying I could sell this for 250 platinum? Is that what you're saying? Because it's easy to break and people are gonna... Oh, the bottom one. Wait, you're saying the bottom one's good? Zenith's and login bonus reward. I think I saw that. Wasn't it like crazy, like 100 days or something? These numbers seem really low compared to some other things. It's the weapon that makes it valuable. See it maxed out. Wait. Oh! Oh, it does have little dots. I couldn't see the little dots. I thought this was just the way it was. Oh! No, that is actually insane. Because there are these mods that you get that increase the damage to a specific faction. And always seemed really lame to me. Because I'm like, why would I take a mod that increases the damage to a faction by 30% when you can just get like Serration or whatever that increases your overall damage by like 100% or whatever it is. But it turns out that the way this is applied, the math of it, it's like when you play an RPG and you've got something that increases damage, another thing that adds more damage. The more is like super ultra multiplicative. And that is this. So this is actually like nuts damage, all the things that affect. And that's a lot of extra critical damage. And punch through, I think, is really good. So you're actually saying this is actually really good. And you can re-roll it? Oh. Does it re-roll the traits or just the numbers? People can re-roll the attributes to different things while keeping what weapon it's for. Okay, shit, that's insanely good. I guess that's why you have limited Riven storage if these things are potentially so valuable. So, should I try to do let's do the 5-minute survival thing without dying. So, I don't want a pet because I don't want anything to accidentally kill the pet. Or I don't want the pet to accidentally kill anything. Actually, hold on. Let's do it with the Rhino frame. Right? Which, I mean, I could just change the frame, my tough stuff thing, but it's, you can see the layout is exactly the same every single time. So, I'll just remove Petra and just run me as is. Hold on. I've got to... Unveiling a Riven locks it to one weapon. Oh, really? Use an orbiting mecha pet, remove offensive mod? Wait, hang on a second. Let's say I pick up whoever, carrier. Oh, wait, it says something about assault mode. With assault mode and ammo cases, default precepts, carriers, seekers. Okay, so this always fights? Presumably, as assault mode and vaporizes defaults. Wait, are they always on? Oh, the Auxilis here, which I don't own. So, does this one... This is saying this always has assault mode built in. So, it will... This one will automatically shoot at enemies. But I have an assault mode I can do. If I just take this out... Oh, I could just remove their weapon! But, like, hold on. This Dorigo, which I leveled up... I don't understand what it's talking about with these precepts. Whatever. I'll just take one of the ones I never use and remove its weapon. This is fascinating. And be like, keep vacuum, because why not? We like that. And then, I don't know if you have anything else that buffs me. Boost owner shield by 58% when it runs out. There you go. Here, let's max that out. The credits is meaningless. The endo is worth more, but... Let's run that. This just keeps it alive a little bit more. I might not bother. Here. And we'll give you some regen. And repair kit. And shield capacity. And armor. I mean, the spare parts doesn't matter because we're not killing anything, but I'll throw it in. Okay. So, oh, and I need to... Does the Riven lock to a weapon? Like, if I want it for my Broken War, which I really like as a weapon, I'm going to have to go and put it on here. So... And I guess it doesn't matter what I take off. Because I'm not going to be attacking with this. So now I lean to level 30 survival. No, you unveil Rhino up. That's what I thought. So it's no guarantee to be this. It's going to be melee, presumably. Or is it? Is it even guaranteed to be that? Here's something I really wish was the case. That this had a search. Instead of, like, looking at every one of these missions... It's like, okay, I need a survival with level 30 or better enemies. I guess I can check the wiki. Warframe, survival. Does it list all the survival missions? Yes, okay. And sort by level. Is it just a cap? Because, like, I can find a survival mission that's level 25 to 30 enemies. Do I have to do that one, or do I have to do one that's 30 to 40? So Sedna has a survival on Selkie that's 30 to 40. So I guess we'll do that. Selkie right here. Level 30 to 40. Okay. So we're going to try not to die and not to kill anything. Okie dokie. Rai says that's a want for a lot of people. What is the want? Yeah, I gotta see about getting that Zenith weapon.
Your job is to distract the enemy.
Right, so I'm gonna Wellspring every time I charge, although I think the charge can kill people, so I actually don't want to use the charge. What's great about Rhino and what makes it so awesome sauce is, first, it's really, to me, first of all, is this Iron Skin. You just generate a bunch of Overguard, just a bunch of extra bonus hit points. That scales with, like, anything that boosts armor. Just shit tons of armor boost. It makes you invulnerable while you cast it. And then when it runs out, the 3 seconds when it runs out, you get a bunch of extra, like, shield hit points, basically. Armor hit points. Temp hit points is what I mean. But that don't expire. They don't time out. They're just there permanently until they run through that, and then you start taking real damage again. But then you can just recast it. Not only that, during your invulnerability phase, whatever damage you're supposed to have taken during that period... actually adds even more Overguard. So I've seen, like, pictures of people doing the high level content, and they sit with like 150,000 extra hit points on top of their hit points from this Iron Skin. And then you've got Roar, which just gives a massive damage increase to everyone on your team. And I think Roar scales like those faction buffs, where the damage increase is a lot more than it looks. Wellspring's an operator cast, not a Warframe. I thought it said Warframe and operator. Oh. How are you going to get mana? That's a good point. I think I do have some mana recharge passively, but that is an excellent point. We might be a little bit rough on this because I got to recast it. As long as you have Rhino ability armor on, they can actually hurt you? They can? You probably mean you can't. It buffs both. It affects both, but you cast it as the operator. Oh! Okay, so if I go... What is that? Is that the Wellspring? No, is that just an effect from when I go into operator mode? Has that always been there? Because now, if I use my 1, it generated a Wellspring. So I can get more mana there, and then if I pop back in here... There you go. It is generating mana in this form. Or energy. A lot of people like feature to filter search for mission types. I know, right? It's actually one of the things that's nice about cracking Relics is the one central list for this. Okay. What does my 1 ability do? Is my 1 ability just Wellspring, period? in my operator form? Does it not do anything else? Okay. In the top right, you can see your buffs. And then I can increase it. I should have maybe come in here with flow for a higher max, but okay. Anyway, let's attempt to survive. Oh, here, let me armor up. I wonder if I cycle in and out. This is going to be important. And I do this, and then I do this. I lose. No, I still have my overguard, and now I'm back on full mana. Great. Okay. Oops, set off the alarm. I know it's energy, not mana, but shut up. It's mana.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on.
I wonder if I should not go towards this. If I should keep some distance away. Oh, I don't know if bullet jumping makes damage, because when you slide through enemies, it can damage them. Does bullet jumping... That's not a bullet jump. Does bullet jumping do damage? Yeah, I guess I should just run away. I don't need life support yet, so I don't want to park next to it, or there's going to be too many bad guys around. Excellent. Twitch chat is divided. I get both a nope and a yep. Not unless you got mod. Okay. How much does the life support a tower give? Because I should optimize around that. I feel like it's 25 or 30%. 30%, okay. I think I had assumed for a long time it was 25%, and then I realized that no, in fact, it does a little bit more. Okay, so now we're down. So I'm going to backtrack.
Life support incoming.
Try to dodge these guys. There we go. Come over here. I still have overguard. Great. What a different kind of gameplay. Boom. 93%. Excellent. Oh, there's a thingy I want to scan, but I don't know if that's a good idea right now. There's a scannable over here. You eventually get all the scannables? Like the frame fighter data?
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area.
All right, we're gonna need to pick it up shortly.
Will buy you more time.
Come and get me. I'm over here. Come chase me. We still have 2,000 overguard. Oh, I could have just hidden up there for a long time. Although, and right now, don't... Shit. Okay, the Rhino does an automatic stomp, I think, on landing. I think that's one of its unique traits. But I assume that was enough to kill anything.
Life support activated.
Okay. You can still hit me here. I wonder if I can block line of sight with this completely. Oh, no, they're still plinking away. Although, I'm not taking much damage. All right, let's just get out of this area.
Life support on the way.
Okay, I'm going to have to go get that life support capsule pretty quickly, but I'm just going to kite them over this way, and then I'm going to swing back around. I think the life support capsules drop on a timer. I don't think it matters when I grab a capsule in terms of spawning the next one. Did I get a life support drop out of the container? Did I get one of the yellows out of the containers? I think I did. Oh, okay, that's going to be... Maybe that's really important. Maybe I won't be able to get this otherwise.
Life support capsule.
Oh, where is this capsule? Okay, we're down to 50%. That's actually a little scary. I think... Oh, shit. I'm really going to have to go and crack all these containers, aren't I?
Life support activated.
I'm happy I've got my loot radar mod up because it does show chests. I gotta be a little worried about the explosives because they do, you know, explode. There's a couple down below me somewhere. Oh, okay, I think a different route. Listen, okay. Thank you. Okay, we'll proc this one.
For life support.
Let me put a little bit of distance. Oh, apparently you can get energy drops out of those containers too. I don't think I ever realized that. Come on, drop it now. But yeah, I'll get this, and their time is... We're just going to be able to run to the exit, I think, with the life we've got. Hopefully. Almost out of overguard. There it is. It's broken. So we'll recast it. Hit me a bunch. Hit me lots. Come on.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Okay, now stop hitting me.
Life support has been replenished.
Okay, we got 20 seconds left, and then the exit will show itself. Three seconds left.
The raid is off to a successful start. When you need it, extraction is ready.
And we very luckily ended up very close to the exit. All right. Hopefully I didn't kill anyone. Hey, Riven unlocked. Hooray! Okay. That's great. Thanks for the advice. That's super handy. Yeah, I don't have Avara, but apparently she's got Invis, so that's cool. Gunson Manti Tempido. So we get, oh, I need Master Rank 15, which I don't have anyway. Combo duration, a bunch of extra cold damage, huge damage to corpses. Is this showing me? Okay, that's showing me when it's fully leveled. It kills your critical chance. So some of them do have penalties. ×2 for heavy attacks. What, the negative critical, or is it applying to everything? All right. Well, that's a thing that we did. So, a 4 I forget. Let me put the range back in here.
Remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
And then, other than that, did I change anything else? I don't think so. Oh, then I kind of want my regular pet back. Well, first of all, in case I use this one again, let's make sure it's got handgun of any kind. Oh, we do have a secondary we could use. Standard issue sniper rifle. Oh, do I get mastery points for leveling this up? Maybe I should run with this pet for a little while. We can give you damage boosters now. I don't know if we have any. Nothing that's been leveled up. Well, that's specific to you. Oh, that's what those mean. Okay, so that's the built-in precept. Interesting. I don't know if I'll bother leveling any of this stuff up for these guys. Whatever. 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 I already have you. There. Just whatever stuff.
If lost upon the
Wait, Doriga's one of the best pets in the future, but not at your current progression. Oh! Doriga moved back up to the top 10 pets meta again. Why? Is it because of its built-in, like, if it can do specifically, like, the Electropulse and the other one, the Arc Coil, because of the status chance? Trapping them in a stun state. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Can zap. Does nice zaps. Well, let's do it just to level up its gun. Again, I didn't actually know if it did mastery points, but... Okay. Yeah, Splinter. I really like... I have to say, the start of Warframe is insanely good. The new, like, the opening cutscene, the opening mission, really strong. But at some point, your first initial quest runs out, and you're sort of left with a, what do I do now? Later on, you get, like, a bunch more quests again. But there's this, like, weird period where the game doesn't quite tell you exactly what to do next. And the thing is, just clear maps. Just do every mission one time, which again is marked. The ones you haven't done yet on a planet are marked with the blue square. Just do all the blue square ones. And then the planets will also lead you to, like, the Mars junction to go to the next planet. Just do the blue square missions, which are the ones you haven't unlocked yet for a site. Do these junctions, and that's your path forward for their things, which will unlock more quests and more content and all kinds of stuff. And that's like, but the game doesn't really clearly nudge you that way. Okay, what are we gonna do now? I can just do random stuff all day long in this. It's great. Yeah, once you clear the whole map, you can do the map again on hard version of Steel Path. I mean, apparently what I need to do is I need to go and farm some other minerals. So let's go to the Plains of Eidolon, because I need a few minerals there. Only 5 planets away from having the Steel Path's Well of Arbitration. Yeah, and most of the planets are nearly done. There's like 1 or 2 things left. I think Sedna was one of the worst examples. And apparently Deimos might have some more stuff I just don't know.
And now, a massive sentient energy spike in
What are these little red markers?
I advise you to be careful.
Also, I've never gone and farmed the Eidolons or whatever on this planet. I have no idea how any of that works. If I've needed sentient cores for things, all I've done is gone to Lua and done Conjunction Survival, I want to say. Oh, now you have to do the Hex Quest for the Steel Path. Oh, why? Because does it unlock more content? Okay, see, I got these guys, and I think they can drop sentient cores. Like, I don't know if that kills them, or is this shit I gotta do in, like, operator mode? They take damage. Okay, I mean, barely. Oh! Oh! So that dropped Ascension Core. Whereas just hitting them the other way, they kind of just phased out and disappeared. Now, I don't know about, like, the baseline just moat. If it's, like, practical in any way. Oh, you're still there! So, oh, hold on. Is the easiest way to just kill them with a normal weapon? And then switch... Kill them normally, then in operator mode. Oh. Shit, I can get 1,000,000 sentient cores all of a sudden. Okay. I'm on top of some enemies here. Where are they? Oh, are they below? Is there a cave here? Anyway, I came here to do mining, although I guess we could farm something else instead. Are these all... Yeah. So, that. And then... Wait, where's... Wait. Where'd you go? Oh, is that... There it is. I didn't realize they sort of effed off a little bit. Seems maybe fine to kill them in operator mode, too. Why is that not... There it is. The Kubro is so loud when it aggroes on something. I keep thinking I'm being attacked by a horrible monster. But it's just my buddy. Next thing you should farm is the corrupted mods. What? I don't know what these Eidolons are. I think I hardly come here at night. I know there's like these lures you can get. You can definitely wait. What can I X hack? Okay, I have hacked you. I'm about to die. I don't know if that was an Eidolon or just a hack thing. I wasn't actually noticing. Lures are for the Eidolon hunt. That's for fighting Terry. Yeah, because I know there's like all these different tiers of dudes. Eidolon lure. Okay, see, I don't know what to do with you. Oh, well, here's some Eidolons. Have you been lured? Okay, even in operator mode, I kill them. The first time they just die normally, and then they go to phase out mode? Actually, I'm not sure. Your lure is eating them now. Yeah, the Eidolon has like raids and what. Like, I know they're big things. So are they eating my sentient drops? And the idea is I'm going to feed them this shit and then they're going to summon something bigger, which is probably not what I'm looking to do right now. I'm probably fine with just getting the basics. Also, I was here to mine. You, hold position. Goodbye, I'm abandoning you. Lures eat the small guys to power up and use to capture the big dudes. Yeah, I think what I'm going to... Why is there... Ah! Oh, you teleported to me. I was going to say, there's a little red blip here, but I'm not seeing it. Dude, can you just... I don't want you anymore. I'm sorry. I don't love you. Go, be free. I was here to do mining, which is over to the east. Once lures are blue, they're going to prevent the Eidolon from teleporting away and give you better drops when it dies. Okay. So, okay, if I do this, you're just being vacuumed up as is. Okay. Okay, hold on. But... I think this is a good thing doing this with you guys. So, when are you full? When do I reap the benefits of whatever's going on now? You gonna go vacuum this guy up? I got the core this time. Blue is full. When you meet the big dude. I mean, is he full now? He's certainly blue and shiny. So he's no longer eating them now? Oh, is that another lure?
And so it goes. I'm sorry, little friend.
I don't know why it's dialoguing me. I don't know what's happening. And I really think that, like, for the big stuff, I got to do it with, like, a team. Usually, if you Archwinger... Yeah, I don't have an Archwing that I can use for just anything. Like, I can do Archwing missions, but I don't know if I have to build something. Like, I keep K-driving around when I want to go faster on the planets. I did craft an Archwing launcher at the Forge. Maybe I haven't checked my inventory. Because I actually just earlier today, or maybe late last night, I like found the thing of like, oh, I can craft an Archwing launcher. Thought I already had one. Maybe that's the thing I needed for this. Anyway, I'm here to mine. The Warframe, the Tenno yearns for the mines. And the thing is with this, even the stuff, if I'm not getting something that I need for... Oh, there's actually a resource outside. Oh! Stupid ankle-deep water. Causing me to die. Oh, there we are. It was just throwing off my radar and... Hey, you're a robot. You're not allowed to get wet. I mean... I'm not a robot. What am I? I don't know. Couldn't possibly say. So... Alright. Okay. I think I've mostly been ignoring the knights on this planet because I was scared. Turns out they're pretty easy. Although I didn't have... There's a mineral there that's not actually visible. I didn't have the better amp until fairly recently. There we go. Just need to get rid of it so that it wouldn't bother my scanner anymore. Later on, doing Eidolon solo is not hard for beginners, nearly impossible in knowledge and time. One thing I did see is people saying that, like, the Volt in particular is quite good. How did that go away? The Volt in particular is quite good for the big Eidolons for some reason. I think maybe having to do with the 3 ability, the like ability to put down the shield and then carry it. Although I'm not sure if that's the reason. I feel like a lot of these, I mean, it might be me screwing it up, but it feels like a lot of these are ending in a weirdly immature way. There you go, that one's fine. Volt shield shooting is really popular. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I just drop out of this drill in a second here. The Volt's 3 ability puts down this little shield, and when you shoot through it, those bullets get electrified, and you can actually pick it up if you can. I don't know why I can't find the click spot for it in this case. It's weird. Normally you just click X and pick it up, but there's, I don't know if it's the Eidolon lure screwing something up. Oh yeah, it's interacting with the Eidolon instead of my shield. Anyway, that's it. You can stack shields, but presumably with multiple players. You don't solo stack shields, right? Oh, solo stack 3. Oh. Dude, you're really... I want to get rid of this lure! I regret! Okay, follow. Come here. Come here. Oh my god, I think he's stuck. Okay, come this way. Okay, you know what? Hold position, although I think he still teleports to me when I get too far away. I mean, I could just... I suppose I could leave and then come back again, but... The people who know about Warframe in the chat, how many hours do you have in the game? Okay, I whiffed that. And yeah, maybe I should be going for the smaller one, but honestly, I'll probably miss it, so... I'm sorry, 8,400? Easily 5K? What? Oh, you don't play Steam, you've been on off since 2013. Oh my god. What? I think there might be some baddies around. What the? Oh! Where are you? Stupid Jade Light Eximus. Stop laser beaming me. It's very rude. Hang on, I want to pick up this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Although, I guess I can do that. Do this. I really like the Volts 4 ability. It's just really satisfying to use. Oh, just finished Locomotive. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna read that. What? Oh, not doing what I thought it was doing. Yeah, okay, so I really want to kill that with the Warframe first. Alright. Eat Void Energy. Oh, the Ascension Course. I'm getting so much faster than when I was just doing the Lua Conjunction or whatever I was doing for them. That's not what I want to do. I want to go here. And check hours and mission in your profile tab. Oh. Oh, hours and mission as opposed to just idle time, too. That's the thing. I got like, I don't know, 170, 180 hours according to Steam, but a bunch of it was just idling on my ship. Being AFK, even. Like, not even... Like, some of it would be messing around in the armory and stuff, but a bunch of it was just literally just logged in, but AFK. Anyway, speaking of things I could do for hours, this. Looks like there's minerals there, but... It's going to be annoying because it's going to be on the radar. I can't believe how many mineral veins are glitch. I wasn't aware of how many of them were glitched before because I couldn't detect them. Now that I can detect them, I'm so much more aware. Presumably another interaction spot here. Give me my minerals! Urgh! Oh, there we go. So this one here is clearly clipped into the rock. At least that only had the one click spot. Did you glitch more often than you'd like? Yeah. Oh, my lander, I did decorate the outside. I've got some style stuff on it. Yeah, for sure. Looks like they also nerfed the quantity of veins too. These caves used to be loaded with veins. I mean, I can see a lot on my little side radar here. I'm passing a few here, but I can see a bunch. As a reminder, this was just a for funsies live stream for the New Year's. Our so-called regular scheduled live streams come back on Saturday, January the 4th, and we are going to be starting. Move it over here. Actually, I can show it in the what game? Disco Elysium. What game? There we go. So we're going to start Disco Elysium, which I know nothing about. Oh, that's an ammo drop. That's right. Except that it's like considered to be one of the greatest games of all time. Like literally rated #1 on Metacritic. So I kill you and then you teleport away briefly and then I've got to find you again to zap you in operator form? Or did you get... Are you getting somehow vacuumed up by my frickin' Eidolon lure even though I thought I got rid of you? Yeah, so you are respawned or some shit. Wait, yeah, what's happening to you? You're being very annoying. I'm worried that our Eidolon lure is still doing bullshit things. So I might just kill you guys to... I didn't realize I was still... There we go. I just kill you guys so you stop hitting me. Oh, you were surprisingly tough. Why did I go all the way over there? Yes, I know those things spawn at night. Yeah, that's just weird that you like boop them and then I transference so that I can absorb them, but then they seem to sort of do a little teleport away, which I guess is kind of their vibe. Get away, doggo. How long to beat? It says 23 hours for Disco Elysium. That's not so bad. I mean, we'll probably be slow because we're chattering. But we stream roughly, normally about 8 hours a week. So maybe 3 weeks. Maybe about a month. Then you do that, then you sort of blink away. Okay. Where'd you pop off to? That's you. Plunk. Ah! Whiffed it. Whiffed it again. Alright, I think... Oh, that's this asshole. I'll figure out the Eidolon stuff another time. Okay, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to leave. I'm going to go back to my ship. Why can't I find... quick spot for this? There it goes. I'm going to leave, go back to my ship. I might craft a couple of relics and then call it done. Well, I don't know, actually. I should check to see if Kiss for Luck is having streaming plans today. Oi! I know, my accuracy is garbage. This is why I like auto-firing weapons. I need a beam weapon again. I think the default mode one was a beam, and I think when I upgraded it turned into shotgun mode. I think there's a bunch of different firing mode options you can get. To get to the surface so we can fast travel. Whoops. I'm gonna die in ankle deep water. Well, not die, but sit back. Do this. Come here. And definitely another streamer watches just starting Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I'm at 40% in the game, 400 hours in. Yeah. I considered, like, Red Dead... Oh, we should may as well mind this. Red Dead could be another one to do, but I know it's, like, super long. Probably longer than playing through our Baldur's Gate 3 for the first time. Come on, bullet jump. There you go. Ah! The pros, what do you do for keybinds for your bullet jump? What I've done is V, which is normally a toggle crouch. I changed it to just hold crouch. So my thing is I just, with my thumb, I sort of just tap V space, V space. Which if I'm thinking about it, I'm really consistent about it. And then sometimes what happens is I'm doing it wrong and then I space bar V, which doesn't help at all. No, Nikos, I never finished Frostpunk 2. I just did the couple of odds there. I might do another go, but I didn't dig it as much as the first one. Probably just need to give it another try. Oh, wait, we're going to ignore the crafting. We'll do a couple of Void Relics to showcase that for people who don't know. So this is another thing that you can do. So as you do various missions, you get these Void Relics. And if you click on one, you can see they've got a loot table. 3 commons, 2 uncommons, and a rare over here. And they have various little drop rates. And it depends, you can level up the thing. So the intact is the base, and you can see the bar size, right? The rare is like super tiny. Right? Whereas if we level it all the way up to Radiant, for example, then, I mean, the rare is still rarer, but it becomes more likely. And we can spend these Void Traces, and you get Void Traces doing various missions, including these Relic drops themselves. So yeah, so we can crack these, and this is how you can get some of the Prime Relics. For example, when I was trying to build Wisp Prime, not Wasp, Wisp Prime, there are a variety of relics. And these all drop from, like, specifical areas. So when I wanted the Neo W2 relic, I had to go and farm a specific area to get that as a drop. And the Wisp Prime blueprint is the rare of that. So really, ideally, what I want to do is refine this to be Radiant to increase the chance of getting the rare. And then I still had to run this a bunch of times to get the Wisp Prime blueprint.
Operator, Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Tab when hovering over a relic shows the drop table right in the game. Max relic has a 10% drop rate for the rare. There you go. Tab when hovering over relic shows the drop table. What? Really? Hold on. Oh, this one's in the Prime Vault? This one's vaulted? So this one can't drop anymore. Should I sell this one? Holy shit! I didn't know that! I keep looking at the goddamn wiki! Now, to be fair, the wiki usually has a comment that says, oh, I found the best place to farm this is this. Because, you know, the right mission length or whatever the heck. Holy crap! So this is in a Prime Vault as well. So I've got everything out of this already, except for Cobra and Crane. Huh. All right, you can sell the Prime parts as well for Platinum. Can you sell the Relics, or is it just the Prime parts themselves? Yes, I've definitely tried reducing wiki dependency. Friend of the game recently discovered slowly they put a lot of old wiki-only information in the UI. You can't sell Relics. People buying them. Also Relics. Just Relics? No, you can definitely sell the Prime pits. Right? You can sell the Relics, most people just buy the parts, yeah. Because I know, like, if you want Platinum, and you want to be strictly, like, free to play, you don't want to spend any real world money on Platinum, one of the things you can do is just sell the Prime bits. I don't usually do a lot of trading in games because I'm antisocial, and having to, like, invite someone to the dojo to do like, if there was just an auction house or something, maybe I would do that, but auction house being added to games like this have their own issues. Like in WoW, I used to do tons of stuff in the auction house. Tons of stuff. Hey, Ben Ring, thanks for the gift subs. Hang on a second, just checking the Discord stuff to see if... Yeah, it tends to do that, but like in like Path of Exile and stuff like that, it's like, no, I don't trade. I have to actually interact with another human being directly. I'm never going to do that. Never going to do that. Made 80 plat the other day selling old vaulted Prime frame blueprints, easy money. Yeah, and I know people can do a lot because lots of people do spend the real money to get platinum, and then they use it to trade with people to get the bits they want, which is all fair and fine, totally okay. So anyway, what I usually do to run the Void Relic things is I click here on the Void Fishers, and what's great here is you can clearly see what the missions are and what the levels are. And usually it's like, okay, the relic I want to crack is a Neo Relic, so I'm going to do one of the Neo Fishers or whatever. And sometimes it's just like, listen, I just want to do some funsies of whatever. And I'm just going to do one. I think these Omnia ones, I think you can do literally whatever. But let's say, here, we'll do this level 20 to 22 defense mission. Let's use this as a way to practice our wispy shit. We got our Soma, we got a Nuker, we got the Broken War, we got our Wisp Prime equipped. All right. We'll do this, then we have to pick a relic that we're going to bring with us. I'll just pick one that I've got lots of. I mean, assuming it's not vaulted. Yeah, no, it still drops. And you know what? It's got the Nautilus Prime blueprint I don't have. I could go and upgrade it, but I'm not going to bother right now. So, we equip this for a mission. Oh, hold on. I think I'm still on solo, which would be terrible. Don't do Relics solo. That's an awful idea. For all kinds of different reasons. Equip this. So what's going to happen is we're going to do this mission. For defense, don't use the electricity mode. Okay, hold on. I saw someone else say that. Why not? Yeah, capture missions are fast. But I like defense missions. They're fun.
But are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Okay, that was weird. Okay. Why not use the electricity mode for defense? Oh, it stuns enemies away from the objective. Oh, you're just saying it's inconvenient because it keeps them too far away? No, don't reconnect to the squad. Try this again. Some people dislike Wisp's electricity mode because it shocks enemies and slows them down. Doesn't matter, enemies that get stunned for just... Yeah, we'll say that's fine. Yeah, the Rhino suit is great. Everyone loves the combat buff. The 4 is good.
Position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Oh, I hate this because I'm like, hold on, I gotta count before activating the elevator, but then someone's not coming. Hey, wait.
Watch out. I'm detecting.
Let's try this. How'd you get into this mission? All right, let's just activate this. You were just... Did you just queue up at the same time? What witchcraft is this? Witchcraft and sorcery. All right. So yeah, we have to defend this objective.
We are readying reinforcements.
So, oh, I've got the Omni one. So can I still do, I can probably still do, yeah, I can still select, but I can do the fused one and drop that down. That's sick. Oh yeah, so I can see the stun, but I mean, I don't have that much range on it. I mean, I'm always stunning things with my 4 on my freaking Volt anyway. Wait, did it drop 6 at once? Or no? Oh, it's counting as 3 each, so I think I'm deploying just 2 now for this. Anyway, I know I'm not being very active right now, but so be it. So, Void Fissure things are just normal missions, but every now and again, there's these Void Fissures that open up and sort of charge up the monsters around it. And then killing those drops reactants. And you can see I've got to collect 10 reactants. Everyone wants to collect 10 reactants. And then that will open up their... oh, I don't think my Wisp came with me. Or whatever. That will open up their relic. And then at the end of the mission, they'll see what happens. So, Taras, what are you running? You're running Gara Prime. And Peter here's got Hydroid Prime. Oh, so we're going to see, like, giant tentacles come out of the ground. Alright. You know what I need to do as well before this stream is over? I'm going to run some Titania. Because I love Titania. Oh yeah, this rail, actually electrified. You can see my shield going down, which is pretty hilarious to me. You saw the spark of the Void Fissure. Now, I don't know, is there such a thing as, like... I think the Void Fissure summons enemies. You don't, like, lead enemies into the Void Fissure, do you? Which would be more optimal to make sure you get more. The only downside with missions like Capture, which is really fast, is... And I don't think it's actually downside, because I think people are mostly smart enough. But theoretically, you could, like, rush and complete the mission before people have all their reactants. I don't think that's actually a risk. The nice thing about the defense missions is I really enjoy them. Also, they tend to be a pretty good source of more Void Relics. You have to leave enemy in sometimes. Both summons and corrupts the ones near it. Okay, that's what I thought, because I'm like, I think there's a whole thing of, like, sometimes don't kill them too quick. And again, there's another example is like, especially right now with talking, but sometimes it's like, oh, I'm tabbing out and checking something in Wiki. But generally, I'm trying to be active because obviously killing things is fun. But if any one person isn't killing things, I'm fine with it because it just means I get to kill things and vice versa. Oh, there's the giant tentacles. I do have the Hydroid Flame, not the Prime. But it's great because you can just stand on the cryopod and you just like tap your 4 and everything dies. Well, that's interesting. So moving platforms in games is actually kind of tricky. Look, I'm sliding off this thing. Because you actually have to, like, code it specially that, like, oh, you're in contact with the moving platform, so we're going to override some of the basic physics, which doesn't seem to apply to the cryopod. By the cryopod, is the idea is there's another kind of Tenno in here, and other people are trying to kill them. I really should, like, learn to... Oh, I got a new ability. Or a new mod, Master Thief. I really should be using more of my different abilities. And what was the 2 again? Oh yeah, that's teleport, which is fine. I think it's the 3 I gotta get used to using maybe a little bit more. I suspect the 3 is actually very good. I don't think this is a good example spot of it. So, I got little things that are flying around. I kill you. Oh, it did definitely spread to this person over here. I killed this person, and that person took a bunch of damage and died. It's not super obvious, although I did turn down my effects a little bit. Try this again. No, yeah, no, I'm definitely having a hard time seeing what it does. I'm just gonna have to watch a guide video for the Wisps. To understand exactly what her deal is. And we can check everyone's reactants have been broken, so everyone's set. It's 5th wave, so we just need to finish this off. Yeah. 3 marks an enemy. Killing marked enemy deals percentage damage to other nearby enemies. Percentage of how much damage was dealt after they were marked? Or percentage of the exact killing blow? Because it does sound like an amazing force multiplier.
Reinforcements available.
Guys, I know Wisp is considered to be a pretty good frame, and I'm assuming it's not just because it makes you feel good about your body. Although I do feel very pretty right now. There you go. So this is the reason that you would run this with other people is because when you crack open your relic, and maybe I should grab another one of these blueprints to sell or whatever, but I'll just grab this. Even though I have one of these, it's silver, so it's rare. So I'm going to bail out of this mission. When you if you're playing solo and you crack open your relic, it just rolls one and you get what you get. When you're playing as a group, everyone relics gets cracked open, everyone rolls what they get, and then you get to choose any of them. So you don't have to just choose what cracked out of your relic, you can choose what cracked out of someone else's relic. So you get more, just more flexibility, more options, more choice, which is kind of nice. Mm-hmm.
Hey, kiddo.
So, oh yeah, I want to do one more mission, then I'm gonna stop because my voice is getting a little scratchy. By the way, next live stream, Saturday, starting at noon Eastern time, we are gonna be playing some Disco Elysium. Okay, I'm gonna one of these has to be renamed to like my leveling or miscellaneous or whatever. Let's do this. Here's why I love Titania. So, oh, I think I did a mission that was like, do a mission without, with like only a secondary and a melee weapon equipped. What am I looking for? Soma. Why is it at the top? Oh, because it's sorted by farm account. Yeah, this is all stuff that I was just leveling. Swap. I want Broken War. And I do have the Wisp Prime, which is very cool. Very cool little pistol. Anyway, she's got, I think they're calling them like exalted weapons or whatever. So her 4 ability turns her into a little pixie, where she gets a special sword, although I think this sword is mostly only used for buff stuff, and I don't think it's set up right at all. It's just got, I just have shit thrown on there. The big thing is she gets these Dex Pixias, these little SMGs that technically counts as a secondary weapon and rips shit apart. I've got it set for radiation, which I think is good because I think she gets stuff that benefits when there's confusion, or am I getting confused with things? I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to do a random mission. Just, I don't know, I guess I could do another Void Fisher. Just anything. Excavation. Excavation's fun. We'll do this. We'll grab any old random relic here. Done. What I like about doing the these fissures is that you're basically always getting a full group, generally speaking. Titania is the fairy queen, but yeah. Seeing someone here has their own custom ship. Whee! Someone's got Christmassy colors on their lander. A lot of speedrunners use Titania for fast mission farming, stuff you can complete fast like captures. Yeah, only an annoying thing is that you got to pop out of your Razor Wing form to long load times on Alvaro over here. You got to pop out of your Razor Wing form to pick up things or capture. I'm thinking Alvaro might be timing. Oh, there we go. All right. So here's Titania. I mean, you know, here we're in normal play mode. She's got various abilities. Whatever.
I will help you recover them.
Just gonna get a little closer so we can get a little bit more energy before we start.
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic.
So if I hit 4, I become a teeny little pixie, and now I can fly around. And I'm super fast! I keep running into walls. I think there's something that makes you immune to like being knocked down that can help recover from these wall attacks. You're super mega fast. And then what you do is just use your little like...
Don't forget the reactant.
Oh yeah, hold on. Pick up the reactants. And then we just got these twin SMGs. And they apply like a ridiculous amount of like status effects, I think. Like they're not critty. I think they just have a really high status chance. Oh man, they rate. What is my mission here? Locate and protect the excavators. Right. I mean, this is not like a super high tier mission necessarily, but man, oh man, does she like rip shit up. And then if you want a melee, which isn't as strong admittedly, but you can like, here, I'm gonna like melee port to everything in the universe.
The excavator has been deployed.
It just feels great.
Take their fuel cells.
And because she doesn't use her actual normal weapons in this mode, I feel like she's really good for leveling your shit too. Equip some secondary weapons. You will have to go into a group mode because you're not going to be killing anything with your level 0 weapons because you're not going to be using them at all because you're just going to transform into Razor Wing. and then kill everything that way. The melee really doesn't do very much damage, except this is low enough level that everything is dying in basically one hit. But her guns do great damage. And yeah, as long as you're in a group, anything your group members kill gives you just generic XP to everything you've got equipped, so all your other gear will level up, while you're still contributing with your effectively maxed out shit by being Titania. And you get to fly! You don't need to do any parkour shit. You just get to fly! I think there's another frame that can fly. Is it Jade or something like that?
Go to the dig site.
Anyway, what we're supposed to be doing on this one is these guys drop energy bits. You can see I'm tiny. Look how small I am. Oops, I didn't mean to transfer. Although, oh, hold on, that's interesting. Huh. That's very interesting. I can transfer it back to full size. You can even drop like a little mana pool. Huh. I wonder if there's any funny interactions there. Oh, the Dex also has infinite ammo. I mean, it like runs out, and then you just wait for it to refill itself.
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Oh, wait. I love this. Jade can fly in kinda Zephyr, but it's more flatting? Floating, probably? Oh, the mark shows your active school. That's what that represents. Oh, when you transfer it. Okay. So yeah, in a sense, what you're supposed to be doing for this mission, you pick up these energy cells, and then you go to wherever these excavators are. And drop down, and... oh, that one's already full. But yeah, you drop off the little energy bobbin into that. I assume if I switch into this, I drop the energy bobbin. Yeah, there it is. And you power up the excavator. It runs for a little while. You can do more than one excavator at a time if you're feeling spicy. Which we could. I could go to this other goal location here and just start a second excavator. And every time one of these finishes an excavation, then you get some amount of rewards. If we get to 200 of 200, then the mission can just end. We can do the relic crack. Whee! Like, I don't think in this case there's a good reason for me to start a second one, but I'm not really feeling any kind of nerves.
Deployed. Protect the unit. Extracts the artifact.
There you go. So, pop out, pick this up, come over here,
to the dig site.
drop it off with the power so it keeps digging.
It's just been rewarded. Keep
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this.
when you need it.
Nope, that's not it either. I want to go 5. Run this, then switch back into this form. You get lots of mana. Okay, so mission ends. I own all of this. I'm going to take the Forma blueprint. Forma is a resource that you use for lots of shit. So getting more blueprints is going to be good. And that's that. Anyway, that's that. I've not played Disco Elysium before. We're going to be starting on Saturday blind. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up the stream today. I'm going to say I'm not putting in a relic. Now, if you equip a relic and it doesn't get cracked open, it's okay. You keep the relic so you don't lose it. But so there's, in a sense, no reason to click this. But to me, it's like a good way to signal to the rest of the people that I'm going to be bailing on this mission. Don't you have a Riven Gunson? Do I have a Gunson? Yeah, I just love how speedy. This is the same reason I love Volt. Volt is so fast. And so is she. This mode constantly drains energy. And in a pure solo mission, it can be hard to generate enough energy. In a group one, usually there's plenty. First of all, people often have energy auras. But also, there's just a higher concentration of baddies. So you're constantly getting more energy orbs dropped. And generally speaking, when I'm playing Titania in a group mission, I can just be in this fairy form for the entire time. And she's great. Oh, there's guns and plan options. I think I've got the blueprint, though. But that's okay. That's a good point. Oh, yeah. And then when you're in fairy form here, you got all these little razor wing flies that are going around. They do damage as well. Not huge amounts of damage. Although I think they can apply status things. There's a whole shit thing going on. Crazy.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protect it from enemy fire. Excavator stalled. Find another fuel cell and take it to the excavator.
People are running. Mag Prime. Oh, another Wisp Prime. And Excalibur. Excalibur is one of the other starter frames, and they're great.
Excavator is fully powered.
The 3 starter frames of Volt, Mag, and Excalibur are good. You can just do everything with just them if you want. The other frames are because they're cool and different.
Excavator has lost power. Find another cell and bring it to the unpowered excavator. Excavation complete. Look what we found.
For all three starters, there's some mission you're going to read about, some boss, some challenge, where people are going to say, oh, yeah, I just used Volt/Mag/Excalibur, and it was really easy. So no matter what frame you take, you're going to have a great time. And you can get the formulas for all of them. Like I built Mag and leveled it for the mastery. I didn't build Excalibur, although you do get a sort of Excalibur variant at some point just by questing, so that's a whole thing. I've not played Esports Godfather, but I think I do want to give it a try. Was there one more thing I want to showcase? Oh, we're going to take a quick look at what crafting might be available for the Gunson. Ah! Gunson. Oh, I do just have the base recipe. Wait. Oh, I have everything that's required to build a Gunson Prime as well, other than getting to mastery level 12, which I must be darn close here. Hold on. There you go. Just need a little bit more mastery rank. I can't remember how much you get for each weapon. I think Warframes give you twice as much as weapons. Is it 3,000 and 6,000? That must be right. I've probably mastered 10 Warframes, which is why I have 60,000. So if I just get 3 weapons done, I can do this. Or, again, missions. When you complete a mission for the first time, you get it. The Railjack ones as well, the Sentinels and the Sentinel weapons. So there's... You level up your main account by maxing out, mastering the gear. So yeah, level 12, then I do a little challenge, and then that would give me the ability to build a Gunson Prime immediately.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
I really like that one. Really like that one. You can do almost any content in Warframe with any frame. Totally free. Pick what you like. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, there's the Archwing launcher. Okay, if I had more Iridite, I could do this. So this lets me build it a free-string free mode. So I had to I think I had to do a recipe to add the Archwing launcher function to the foundry, and now it's there. Good news, everyone. All we have to do is mine more Iridite from Earth, which I'm probably going to do in between episodes. Like, in between episodes. I think that's what I'm going to do after the stream here. We're going to wrap it up. My throat needs a bit of a rest. There is a Stellaris episode I made live earlier. I'm going to make a RimWorld episode live now. Stream-wise, Saturday for Disco Elysium, which I've never played before, never seen, really have no idea what to expect. Oh, there we go. I want to build this. I think I got this from the clan. It uses a Forma. I'm sorry, it uses 5,000 plastids? Holy shit, plastids feel hard to come by. But I should do this one just for the mastery points. Oof. Dang. But yeah, we'll wrap it up here. Thanks a lot for coming out, everyone. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.